brings us to our 6th race of the night. I can't do that. Yeah, 6th race of the night. Gee, you think I know that by the input on race 6? Too obvious, right? No, so anyways, bringing us back over to our screen here, we've got Awesomeitsamy representing the Houston Texans on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, in that baby powder blue, them San Diego Chargers, Mr. Vendryth, who was the kind of the brains behind setting up the whole Spazathon. So again, I owe you a big thanks, sir. Again, let me go ahead and say something right off the bat. You notice as Amy is moving around that it's a little bit choppy over there, right? She's casting from a Mac. Yeah, you heard that correctly. She is broadcasting from a Mac. So you gotta kind of bear with that, guys. She's still going pretty much at full speed. There's a little bit of, like, you know, slowdown on her side, obviously. Max and Flash are not really good friends, let alone when you're broadcasting. Dear God. So yeah, beside the point, it's gonna get kind of slow on that side. So bear with it. Mods, yeah, it's gonna happen a lot, just so you know. People are gonna complain about it constantly. It's what happens. So nonetheless, she's doing what she can because that is a Mac, and yeah, enough said. They are, yeah, they're tough to work with, so it's rough on her side, so bear with it. By the way, if anybody knows really good, you know, like, hey, just so you know, if you're casting on the Mac, you know, do this stuff, by all means. I'm sure she wouldn't be really pissed off about, like, oh, like, you know what I mean, like, help her out if you know something, but beside the point, broadcasting off a Mac, very difficult. So again, it will not look the greatest all the time. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's a perfectly even race. She's been in my monthly races before. She knows what she's doing. Believe me, she will be fine. So don't even worry about it. Nonetheless, like I said, so Awesomeitsamy on the left. We got Vendryth on the right. I'm pretty sure I can tell that they are both in a call together, I think. Hopefully. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they are. But let me know if you two are in a call together. Feel free to start whenever you are ready. We're in no rush, but feel free. Yeah, Mac plus Flash. Can you divide by 0? But no, seriously, good luck to both of you. Again, it's going to look real laggy on the side of Amy's from time to time, so bear with that. We are going to race through the Womb 2 in a best of 3 here. Excuse me again. Sorry about clearing my voice so much at you. Again, she's been in my races before. It will clear up from time to time, and then times it will just go like, it's dragging. So you're going to have to kind of bear with that, guys. Again, I apologize, but hey, it's casting off a Mac. Believe me, it's not easy. And the fact that she got it to work is freaking mind-boggling to me. Like, seriously mind-boggling. Alright, looks like we are off and running. So, Vendryth's first item is a instantaneous reset. Amy's gonna pick up Little Gish. Yeah, see what I mean about the frame derpage there? Case in point. So it's still gonna be okay, because keep in mind, she's in the lead right now. So again, it's going faster on her side. That's the broadcast being that slow. So again, apologies, that's gonna happen. Thank you very much, Corda. Or Corda, sorry. Put the R in the wrong spot. Totally put the R in the wrong spot. Anyways, you can see Amy's got Little Gish following her, so that is a little follower that's actually going to shoot out basically tar balls. So it will actually slow everything down. Yeah, Amy's friend's doing the bounce, bow, bow. Yeah, so case in point, folks, don't try to cast off a Mac. It doesn't work really well. Oh God, no, it doesn't look like that to her. Yeah, yours is going like real frame derpy tonight, Amy. Like, I've never seen it this bad. Yeah, Amy's running bullet time. Oh God. So again, we're pretty much gonna have, if it gets anywhere near close, we're pretty much gonna have to ask them, whoever called it out first on Skype, because I'm gonna have no idea how far back Amy is. I'm literally gonna have no clue how far back she is. Yeah, broadcasting off of Linux is easier. That's called the first phase. Denial. Gotta love it. Alright, so Ven's through his first floor. He picks up a little bit of health up, gets another soul heart out of it as well, so he's rocking a lot of health going on down to the next floor. Yeah, Mac versus a computer race right now, so yeah. Oh God, you're kidding, right, Diana? Wait, who are you racing this week? And should I not put a dual link up so that they can't hear you cussing the other person out? Can you tell I don't have much faith in that whole like not going or going a week without coffee thing? Just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, God. Adding in stuff, I assume they're Ravager. So it's Monday, you guys are... Oh, shit, I thought it was tomorrow you guys were... I was wrong on that. I was telling people the wrong day. My bad. I was telling people the wrong day on the Diana race. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for the hiccup again. Yeah, you're the only race on Monday. Isn't there one more? Aren't there two? I swear there's two. Hold on. I swear there's two races. By the way, God, these mini bosses today are just being nasty. But there you go. Wheel of Fortune for Vendryth. He'll take that on with him. I'll be damned. Well, I'll be hornswoggled. Yeah, the only race on Monday. Lo and behold, I thought there was another one. I guess we're cramming in most of the rest of this week tomorrow, guys. And then, like I said, oh God, look at next week. All right, so Friday, 7 p.m., 9 p.m., Saturday, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m., midnight. Yeah, oh God, that's going to be a brutal day. That's going to be a brutal day, and we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races that haven't been scheduled yet. Good night, Shifted. Have yourself a good one. Oh, what does the tar do with Gish? It'll actually slow down. Slow down? I don't think there's an H in that word. Let me try that again. It'll actually slow down enemies as far as, like, their shots coming at you will actually be, like, way, way, way slower acting. I told you guys she's casting off a Mac. I told you this is going to go on non-stop mods. Like, seriously, at this point, like, every time in one of Amy's races, I'm just going to have to drop it into sub-only mode so I don't have to hear this every 2 seconds. Dead Sea Scrolls are banned because they can give you a usage of the shovel, which is another banned item. Hey, what's up, Nep? How you doing? You're right in fate. Loving there's the yelling. No, I'm just being a smartass there. I'm not doing it. Don't worry. No. She's casting off a Mac for anybody just joining in. So, yeah. Can you imagine the hell that this is, by the way? Casting off a Mac, not the easiest thing on the face of the earth. I will tell you that right now. Like, the fact that she got it working, cam twist. That's all I'm saying. 2 words. Cam twist. Look into that real quick. Now explain why it looks like it does. No, it's on a Mac, so Mac and Flash, like somebody said it before, Mac plus Flash equals dividing by 0. Ooh, gonna take Spirit of the Night for Vendryth, so he's gonna get Spectral Tears and Flying here. Interesting. Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. Max plus Flash. Add H's to all the words. All the words. So Ven's got a Caves XL here, so he's going to have both of his floors jammed together into one. So again, there's only one store, so you don't get 2 stores, you won't get double secret rooms, you won't get double super secret rooms. You only get, well, you get 2 item rooms here, you get 2 boss fights, and it basically gets the entire size of both floors jammed together into one. Now, what's up, Cobalt and everybody from Cobalt's channel? How y'all doing? Oh, yeah, no, muted meant about, like, exactly what I was saying. I knew what muted meant there. Well, what's up, Cobalt Raiders? How y'all doing? Dat Locor. And I say hi to each of you. Hi, Cobalt Raiders. Hi, Cobalt Raiders. Hi, Cobalt Raiders. I'll just repeat it a few times. It's easier that way, because I'm going to lose everybody's name real fast. You guys raid strong, so... Yeah, them hatches have been battened. Wow, look at that. Can he get another key out of it? Is he that lucky? Oh, no, he's not. So Vendryth's sticking here with no keys. Yeah, he's just like, oh, come on, I want to go in this room. I just want to go in my room. So again, for those just joining in, Amy is casting off of a Mac. Those are your keywords, casting off a Mac. So she's using Cam Twist right now, and the fact that it works at the moment is freaking amazing. So, like, how that works, I have no idea. But bear with the frame derping. Obviously, she is still moving. Like, it's actually kind of sped up as the night's gone on, which is really weird. Which apparently she was casting a little bit before she got into my monthly races the other time. Yeah, like, notice it's nowhere near as bad now as it used to be. Like, Cam Twist apparently warms up the longer that you cast. I don't know what's up with this, but, like, now it's working better. So, weird. Who knows? Anyways, but like I said, try casting off a Mac sometime. It's brutal, guys. So the fact that she got this done, I have no idea how. So right there, I was just like, all right, you deserve this. This is correct. This is correct. So the next race that we got tonight will be the final one. It's coming up in 2 hours and 7 minutes. That'll be Rum versus Tortoise. Again, right now we got Awesomeitsamy on the left-hand side. And we got the splits there for you. Spazbot's got the link. You can get to both of these racers' channels side by side. Excuse me again. Sorry about the voice clear. Anyways, like I was saying, though, Lethal Frag will be joining me for co-commentary on the last race of the night in 2 hours or so. That will be Rum versus Tortoise, so Lethal Frag will be joining me then. Hey, what's up, Gorilla? How you doing? Oh, do you think Wirecast would actually work better, though? Like, oof. And there's the team page for everybody to follow up as well. I'm sure Cobalt has kind of mentioned that he's in there too, but nonetheless, just in case you guys haven't seen it, there's the easy way to get to follow absolutely everybody in the league. Yeah, that team. No, seriously, every single racer from the team is in there. From the league is in there. Jeez Louise. I'm tossing random words together now. Like, I've been on for so long, guys. My brain is warped at this point. And like I said, next weekend, gonna get so much worse. And better at the same time, don't misunderstand me. Hey, well, Taz, how you doing? Wait, oh dear God. Yeah, is she a wizard? Exactly. Burptastic knows what's up. So yeah, she is casting off of a Mac, believe it or not. Yeah, Crumps, words, work them better. Our brand. Logcat. Just put Spaz in front of the mic. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, Vendryth, meow, 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 Vendryth, meow, Amy, meow, meow, meow. Humans? That's what I should do. I should call one of the races in my, my hedonism bot voice for the cat. Except it sounds like Mickey Mouse when I'm tired like that when I do that stupid laugh. That's the only issue. Perhaps the item off of this boss will be catnip. No, I don't like this game. If you want to take a quick nap, just let him call the race. Problem is, he'll take a nap on my chest, so that basically kind of, you know, takes away from the whole cat calling the race. He's going to be like, "Ooh, sleeping pillow," and go right over to me, so... How wonderfully decadent. Opera. No, obviously, we'll stop this now before he gets sued by Fox and all of its affiliates. Oh man, getting low on health for Amy over on the left-hand side. So she's on Caves 2 right now, same floor that Vendryth is technically speaking on. He's gotten both of his item rooms on this XL floor and is working through his boss fights here. So he's on the second of the two at the moment. Gonna wind up with the, well, he doesn't need to fly. Here's the question, though. Nope, he's not even going to think about it. That would have been 2 speed up for him. He's going to take the D6 on with him. Again, for those that don't know, the D6 actually is usable against only 7 items in this race. Or in these races, I should say, in this league. Yeah, Disney's going to wind up suing me, too. Case in point. Anyways, let me get the outlawed items listed for you here. Watch somebody beat me to it by a second. Wolf won his race. He came back and won. He was down 1-0. Came back and won it 2-1. So Wolf did a phenomenal job, but Wolf just won. So let's see. There's the banned items are the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and you can also reroll the toothpicks because they don't do anything. Basically, all those items you can reroll with the D6 if you still have them, but only those items. Everything else is take it or leave it. As far as everything else in the league goes, basically don't glitch anything for the most part. You can go ahead and use Hug in the Wall with Kamikaze. There's kind of no way to stop that other than banning the item. Oh, speaking of banned items, those Dead Sea Scrolls for Amy, and she does not have her D6. So there goes that whole idea of re-rolling it, but that would have been a case where Amy walked into an item room, finds a banned item. If you have your D6 with you still at this point, that could possibly pay off. She could have re-rolled it. But again, those are the only items that you can. And correct, the candle is not banned. Neither are Brimstone, neither are Tears Up, neither are the Knife, you know, so on and so forth. If we started banning everything that was in any way, shape, or form, like, you know, slightly powerful... Oh, Amy walked right into that one. But if we started banning all the stuff that was powerful, it would basically be like, alright guys, purest run, except you can't pick up anything. That includes keys, that includes hearts, that includes soul hearts, that includes everything. You basically just go through with your 3 hearts, and if you don't kill it, tough. We'd be here for days. We'd be here for days and days and days. So yeah, no thanks. So let's see, Vendryth working on along. He knows where his boss fight is here on the first floor of the depths, but he's going to go looking for his item room, because even at this point, I would not be real confident with this one. I'd be making sure that I got all the power-ups I could. So he's going to go looking here. It sounds like a new league idea. There's the dual link for you, by the way. That'll get you into both Amy and Vendryth's chat at the same time here. And again, remember, Vendryth's the one, and again, well, keep in mind, everybody in BOILeR helped out with this Spazathon, but Vendryth is the one that came up with the whole idea and set this thing all up on, like, short notice. So again, definitely give Vendryth some thanks. Hit up that dual link, though. And again, here is the entire team page for you. Boyd team? Yeah, I got it right. Sweet. All right, so there's the team page for you. That'll get you to follow every single one of the racers on the team. And spelling, apparently, is opted. So let's see, Vendryth is just going to work his way on back. He's going to try over here for his item room. Maybe not. Oh, I see why. Duh. I forgot that he had the other Eternal. No! Amy! No! That Headless Horseman trollololololin. Oh, that's terrible. So Amy down on that one. The Headless Horseman trolling yet again. I think that's about his 3rd kill tonight, give or take. He's taken a few racers down with him this evening. So, starting back from scratch, we got Amy over on the left. Like I said, representing your Houston Texans. Again, if you guys check out the webpage here that Spazbot's about to link to you, the top link will get you to the actual webpage for the league. The second link will get you to the really detailed, knowing exactly what time everything's scheduled. Puberty, by the way, on those pills does absolutely nothing. That's just an aesthetic effect. It's basically an empty pill. So it makes you look a little bit like you grow a couple hairs out of your head and look a little derpier. Yeah, it's puberty. Makes sense, right? So anyways, Ben has found his item room here, so we'll find out in a second or two what he winds up with. Yeah, time to hit puberty. Oh, gee, guys. Oh, I found 5 bombs and I'm cursed by Bob. So again, there's 5 bombs. He gets poison damage on all of his bombs, and all enemies in the game also adapt and get that poison damage with them. What was that? That was me trying to crack my voice on purpose. It only works so well when you're 33 and trying to do it. Oh yeah, if you don't know, by the way, Amy is casting off of a Mac right now. So not only playing a Flash-based game off a Mac. Whoa, everything on my screen just reset. What the fuck happened there? Awesome. Loving that happen. So we hit 1 a.m. and everything on my screen blacks out for a quick second. That was good times. So nothing else moved, right? Okay, good. That was weird, guys. Sorry about that. Apparently my computer's like, dude, bro, chill. Why does she have a Mac for school? What do spectral tears do? That is Ouija board tears, basically. So you can actually, well, same thing that he's got with his, I can't think of the names now, with his Spirit in the Night. But it will let you shoot through solid objects. So anything like a rock in your way normally would block your shots. But if you have spectral tears, it'll go over them / through them. Yeah, somebody's about to get a lump of cold. So we'll go, oh, that peeper troll. That peeper playing soccer. Wow, Ben just got trolled out of using a bomb there. He'll be fine without it, but nonetheless, Vendryth just got trolled hard by his peeper. As you can see, peeper will actually move bombs that you lay down. I'd grab the coal first. Okay, cool. Anyways, the lump of coal. As your shots move further away from you, they're actually going to grow in size and do more damage. Cat o' nine tails, we call it the cat o' nine fails around these parts. Ups your shot speed on screen, so the actual movement of your shots increases in speed. It's okay. It comes in real handy against a couple enemies, but not a whole heck of a lot. Are the repeats up on the site? Not yet. It's going to take until at least the end of the night, and I've got 2 hours until the next race, and that's going to probably take at least minimally an hour, I'd assume. So we got quite a few hours before I even have a chance to highlight out everything. So we will get to it at some point really soon here, but we got to do that, and then we got to actually add it to the site as well. So I don't think that's going to be happening tonight unless Chris wakes up really early. But unless my webmaster is up at like the butt crack of dawn, I don't see it happening. So it'll probably be up tomorrow sometime. What was the longest race last season? I think it was Diana and Morag took about almost 4 hours. It was like 3 hours and 45 minutes. If Jim won, yes, he did, realistic. Yes, he did. Yeah, if you look on the schedule, actually, I've been updating most of that except for the last few races, which actually I can do right now. So, actually, god damn it, why is everything blanking out for a millisecond on me? What is up with this? That's getting really annoying, computer. I'd stop that if I were you. Thanks. That's really strange. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. Yeah, so by the way, if you didn't notice, Sacred Heart for Amy. So let's go over the benefits of this. That is a 4x damage multiplier. So take whatever your base damage, well, not base damage, she had base damage. But take that and multiply it by 4. That's now how much your damage does. It's ridiculous. You also get homing tiers. You also get huge knockback on the shots. They're also gigantic tiers in the first place. So yeah, it's pretty ridiculously overpowered, that item. And it's really, really rare, too. So that doesn't show up too often. I believe that's the second time we've seen it so far, though, in 2 days. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for the burp. Yeah, each racer's got at least 500 hours in the game for the most part. Like, Amy might be just shy of that, I think, but I kind of forget what her total was. She told me at one point, I've forgotten what it is. Yeah, how could you miss? You'd be surprised. You'd be real surprised. Like fights like Peep, like Amy's fighting right now. You could miss very easily because of your homing shots. Watch the... Ah, well, I figured one go after the eyeball. Maybe not. So it's being nice to her so far. Oh, there it goes. Now the shots were going after the eyeballs there. So that's where it can come back to haunt you. What's up, Draco? How you doing? Indeed. How'd you sleep there, Tarnus? Alright, into yet another guy. Wow, seriously. The holy grail for Amy, so now she can fly as well. Dear Lord, have mercy. I'm surprised she didn't pick up the hearts, but she's catching up real fast here to Vendryth, so that death means almost nothing. Again, see what I mean by like, looks like Amy's really slow? Again, she's casting off a Mac for anybody just joining, so cam twist on a Mac. Wow. And it works. That's the thing. As you cast longer, it actually works better. So when she started the cast, it was kind of like, you know, like 1 frame every couple seconds. Like as it went longer, it's warmed up on her. So it's actually working a lot better now. But yeah, like it's really strange. Casting on a Mac is not easy. Oh my. On the right side, it is stabby, stabby, stabby time for Vendryth. Oh my. He is down to 1 heart, but he has Mom's knife. So this is definitely going to be interesting. Why are you not taking Maggie's faith? That's kind of surprising. I'm really surprised I didn't grab that. Anyways, so yeah, Vendryth's really low on health, but you're about to see where this comes in handy. Also, Amy's just found her item room and gets, ooh, the fire rate up odd mushroom. Oh my. Capped out tier rate with the Sacred Heart for Amy. Uh-oh. Ben, you better start, like, turn on turbo gear, bro. Oh my god. So many OP items. Wow. So this is interesting, folks. Now, mind you, oh, here we go. That's going to help. The external compass for Vendryth. Yeah, he's going to be very happy with this one. So he's going to take that move right on into the boss fight, and he's onto his mom fight. He is 2 floors ahead of Amy right now, but she is going to start just ripping through some rooms here. So again, that poison damage ripping through Mom. Vendryth doing a really good job so far. You see that knife just ripping on into Mom's cankle there. Skull. I see what you did there. Yeah, this is about to get real serious, guys. Okay, here's the fun part. Those 2 enemies are still alive. That is... I hate when that happens with this. Alright, Ben gets a little more health up. He's going to leave the... Wow, he's not picking up any trinkets. Interesting. I'm going to have to question him about this. That's... I guess it does waste a... Well, not waste a little bit of time, but picking stuff up does take a little bit of time. Whoa, that poop sock just flew off the wall again. No, I haven't gotten the PC yet. I'm waiting on the new i7s to come out. One way or the other, it's minimally going to lower costs for me on everything. But I'm probably going to wind up with one. Thing is, you can't pre-buy any of that because it needs a new socket that they haven't made motherboards for yet, because why would they bring those out early? So I gotta wait a little while. at least waiting to hear word and see what happens with it. Like, if it's something deep... Oh, wow. All these OP items. Daddy Longlegs again. That's the third time in the last 3 races we've seen that item show up. So all these rare items are just like, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. Wow. Amy's got a build right now. Like, this is a seriously overpowered build right now for Amy. Now, mind you, she is 2 floors behind, but if she can start finding her boss fights right away, she's probably going to be able to skip over her item rooms and start making up some serious ground. So, again, the issue with this, though, Vendryth... Oh, my. We'll get into that in a second. The issue with it, though, is Vendryth has the compass, so he's going to be able to see where on this floor and the next one his boss fight is. Issue is, like you just saw, he wound up in a dead end. So that will happen from time to time. You can't exactly guess, you know, like, dead on where you're going. So he's got to work his way along around the very long way up to the north here. Found out the hard way, but at least he knows. Arch. Yeah, oh, that dead end. You gotta love when that happens, don't you? Like, you think, like, oh, okay, cool, it's gotta be down this way, because that... Oh, wow, yeah, no, that didn't work. Alright, so... Oh, Amy with another... Well, not technically dead end. She could go into her curse room here, but totally not what she's looking for at this point. Ooh, getting to fly over to that. Very nice. Alright, so he knows where his secret room is, and he knows that it's a mini-boss, so I guarantee he's not going to random port here. Oh, wow. And cancer for Vendryth, so that's going to double his fire rate. And by the way, that will also overcap you. So let's say that you're Amy and you've got maxed out fire rate at the moment. That will actually still double it for you if you get that. So cancer is a wonderful trinket item. So there's the first one Vendryth's picked up to this point. I guess he's only waiting for specific ones. Yeah, there goes wiping the sweat off of his hands. Vendryth's moving into the boss fight. Ooh, and gets the fallen out of it. So this could get interesting. He's definitely going to get a devil item out of here if he makes it through. All he's got to do is not get hit. Alright, Amy also fighting the Fallen a couple floors back. This is kind of funny. So both players fighting the same boss at the same time on different floors. That's pretty cool. Oh no! Ven was too slow and got... Oh yeah, there you go. That glitch out by the... I love when you die like right as they're actually firing out the brimstone shot. So that puts Amy well in the lead at this point. So Ven's resetting one time, gets Infestation. Not the best, not the worst first item, but at this point he's got to take it and move on. Amy also getting a devil item there, gets the luck foot. So now all of her pills are going to be good. She just won't get to see exactly what they are. But taking them guarantees that at the worst they're going to be neutral effects for her. So again, moving on to the depths too. And like I said, Amy has got to build. This is why you never count anybody out, guys. So remember that whole part where I said like, oh yeah, you know, don't worry about it. Like she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She'll be fine. And she's got a ridiculous carry run going too, so... Yeah, this is going to be kind of hard for Ven to play catch-up to, but if he gets just 1 or 2 items, you never know. You seriously never know. I've seen crazier comebacks. I really have. Go back to last year's highlights. If you can find the one of Eddie and Morag, that's about a 20-minute deficit that was overcome. Yeah, carry's an understatement. Exactly. I think I'm going to have to agree with you on that one, Delirious. Also, the name is very fitting at this point for me. Yeah, sorry, I saw somebody asking, how do you reset that quick? You hold down the R button for a few seconds. Exactly, this is true, Phoenix. Anything could happen to her run, too. You never know. I've had stuff glitch out where it's like, yeah, I've got 100 hearts, I can't be killed, and then, like, you get stuck in a corner where it's like, I can't get out of here. Well, I guess we're resetting. Yeah, exactly. How about Casper's comeback in the monthly races? That was filthy insane. Like, that was a seriously insane comeback. So, again, case in point, like, you just never know. And again, Casper's got an internal compass that he must have just been like, oh, I forgot to turn this thing on. Haha. And then all of a sudden was just like, oh, look. There you go. 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 That's a video game freak. How you doing, dude? Click on you. Click on you. That way everybody can see it. So there's our New York Jets, New York video game freak. So he'll be racing on Monday night. He against Princess Diana at, I believe it's 10:30 p.m. Eastern. I could be off by about half an hour there, but I think it's somewhere in that range. Yeah, oh look, there you go. Yep, 10:30 p.m. Awesome. So there's your two competitors side by side there. New York Video Game Freak versus Princess Diana this week. And that Darrelle Revis, I hate you, but yet I love you matchup of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Jets. And yes, I'm serious, that's actually a first week matchup in the NFL, and that's who those two are representing, so yeah. You got a lot to live up to with that one. Thank you, Baradia. Thank you. Yeah, even more locked chests. So again, Guppy's Tail, for those wondering, basically curses you into not getting very many, if any, key spawns. Also makes all of your gray chests that spawn into lock chests. Also, I think gives you a higher chance of lock chest spawning. Let's see, in the depths too, Amy's definitely going to take Mom's Bra. Ba-dum-bum tish. We'll be here all week, guys. I'm kind of surprised she didn't take the penny to go gamble with him. And she's just say the hell with it and bomb him. Very nice. She actually made a nice profit off of that. Aha, here we go. We finally see a banned item re-rolled in one of these races. So, Vendryth there just came across the Dead Sea Scrolls. That is one of the 7 banned items in these races. And as you saw, he still has his D6. He's only on the 2nd floor. So he still got his D6. He re-rolled that and got Stigmata out of it. So that was damage up and health up at the same time. So very nice re-roll right there. Oh, let me get that for you. It's only the mods and subs can actually do the links. So let me get the... There you go. Why is Dead Sea Scrolls banned? Because it can give you usage of the shovel, which is another banned item. Yep, exactly. Yeah, so your 7 deadly sins. That's a really good point. Damn it. Damn it. I didn't even think about that as a name. Shit, I gotta get all the Chris later. So yeah, your 7 deadly sins. Sin number 1, Dr. Fetus. Sin number 2, Epic Fetus. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing it like that the entire time. It's the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Toothpicks are technically all banned. Toothpicks just don't do anything. They change the color of your shots to red. Ooh, boy. Yeah, so we let them re-roll those. Everything else, basically, all the bombing items are unfair because you could just bomb through every single door and just move along your merry way and never have to fight a room. Except for mini-bosses or boss fights. And yeah, no thanks. Wow, that 2-penny health up for Amy. Could you get more carried at this point? My god. Adrian Foster just seriously carrying the load over here for Amy. That's ridiculous. They're racing down to the through the womb too, so whoever kills Mom's heart first will actually get a point down to the bottom of the screen. That's why they got the zeros. And then we do a best of 3 with each match. You can do it. Yeah, but here's the problem with Ipecac is literally, like, if you got it, like, Amy could just bomb her way right out of this room for free that she didn't want to be in. Ven could do the same and be like, just gonna bomb through that. And just run right on through him like, nope, dead end. Bomb right back through the other way. Bomb back through this room again. Go the opposite direction this time. And then try to find his boss room or item room that way. So it would be complete and total overkill, basically. And it's really not racing. Same thing with the shovel. Every 6 rooms, it would let you skip onto the next floor. That's not really racing. And God forbid that you get something like the habit along with it. Like, you could basically in the same room just like, okay, we're gonna do that, go down to the next floor, skip into the next room, get hit twice, okay, skip to the next floor. Like, it'd be over really fast, so. Run and go, boy, enjoy yourself. Alright, so that Mom's Bra use, you can see, actually freezes everything in place. Amy doing a really good job at that one, doing about half damage to Mom. Jeez. That 4 times damage multiplier on the Sacred Heart is just ridiculous. Can you make more than 1 shovel hole? Actually, yes, you can. It's only going to get you down 1 floor no matter what, though, because you can only jump into one of them. But yes, you can. It's not your frames dropping. Like, you notice how only one side is having that problem? Amy's casting off of a Mac. If you have any issue with, or, like, ever trying to figure out, like, how to cast on a PC being tough, try doing it on a Mac. I have 2 words for you. Cam twist. Look into that program, and then you'll totally understand what the issue here is. casting off of a Mac. Basically, you're using Flash, like, excessively on a Mac. And just, yeah. Oh, on your stream? Probably have too high of a bitrate, or you're trying to cast at too high of a quality. So basically, you might be overusing your internet, or, well, I guess both would be the same. You might be overusing your computer if you're casting at too high of a quality. Is it seriously? I didn't even notice it. I am an exiting man. Nice. But no, seriously, the fact that she's got this game casting on a Mac is, like, ridiculously unbelievable. So I had to put her in the league, like, just for that when we needed a backup. I was like, you know what? Let's do this, and people can find out you can actually do this. Not easily, but you can do this. Gonna spend that penny. Oh, no luck this time for Amy. So she's just gonna say, nope, eat this bomb. Wow, isn't that the second time she's come across Blue Baby's soul? That's kind of weird. Yeah, a lot of people play with the wiki page open. A lot of people do, especially when you're first learning the game. That's probably the best thing you can do, especially if you look at the item interactions page. So you find out for sure, like, oh, okay, I've got Ipecac, and hey, let's get my reflection. I wonder what that does. It kills you. That's what it would do in that situation. But yeah, if you got the pages open, it's going to tell you, like, dear God, stay away. So you'll be a little bit safer off. Oh yeah, it'll take a while to figure out. You just gotta kind of play around with your settings when you're streaming at first, and, you know, like, kind of like Amy's been doing. Like, she's been messing around with this until one day she figured out, like, oh, hey, this actually works this way. It's a matter of just messing around with it long enough. You kind of get the feel for what does what just by making errors. So it's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Like, do practice casts, or whatever you want to call it, where, you know, quality testing. And, you know, play whatever game it is and say, you know, as you get in, like, okay, this is at 720p, 30 frames a second, I'm uploading at, you know, 2,000 kilobits, you know, whatever. You know, just go into, you know, whatever all the stats are, and then, you know, play around for a few minutes. You know, have that recorded, change it up, do the same thing. Go back and watch them both, and then see, okay, which one worked better and why? What did I change? And then start messing around with it again. And, like, okay, here's, you know, this one originally, let me change this setting. Give it a shot, see what happens. Yeah, and you're so spammy, so goodbye. The joke wasn't funny 2 seconds ago, it's not funny 5 seconds ago, and it's not funny now, so yeah, we don't need to keep spamming it. If nobody laughed at it, it's because your joke sucks, not because they didn't see it. Yeah, I've only got, at one point I was using a grand total, and even right now I'm using a grand total of 2.1 upload. 2.1, am I doing math right? Yes, 1.8 plus 3 is 2.1, so yeah, or plus 0.3. I can do math. Herpadur. So anyways, I'm using a total of 2.1 upload right now to bring you this, so yeah, that's all I ever cast at, no matter what game I'm playing. It's 1.8 on the video, and then 300 on the audio. Excuse me. Do I think it makes a huge difference? I could pop this up to 3000 kb, nobody would even be able to tell. Honestly, like, I could double up and it wouldn't matter. Well, that's why are you using 48 frames a second? That makes no sense. Yeah, here's the thing though, even with the large amount of upload, like, I've got more upload I can play with, that's the thing. But I don't do it on cast because there's only so much that people can watch. Like, you notice, like, let's say I switch even from 30 frames a second to 60 frames a second, half the people in chat will be like, oh my god, what's so laggy about it? Why is it lagging tonight? You never lag, dude. Why are you lagging tonight? Case in point, like, I forgot that when I reset, I should have dropped it back to 30 frames a second, but oops, I'm an idiot. Anyways, so it's on 60 frames a second right now, but if I were playing a, you know, like Bioshock Infinite or something, people would be like, oh my god, why is it lagging so bad? Like, I don't understand this. But at the same point, like, you know, in this, it's okay. So I don't use all the upload that I could. It looks fine the way it is. I don't need to put any more into it than this, and it makes it so that everybody can view it. Alright, Amy has found her boss fight here in the Womb 1. Again, it was really hard for me to call anything on her run because she's got a Curse of Darkness. If you notice, you can't see her mini-map whatsoever. So it's really hard for me to tell, like, oh, she's got about 4 more rooms and she'll probably find her boss fight. I couldn't tell. So I would have loved to have brought you information during that, but nothing really cool happened. So we were just waiting until she found her boss fight. But lo and behold, there it is. She's ripping right on through here. So here's the one cool thing about that horse. It will actually injure the knights walking around the room. It will also push you to the other side if you're not careful. There we go. Amy kind of cheating it there. I think she wanted the horse to actually kill that knight, like I was talking about. Oh, that holy water showing up again. Yeah, Ben's just putting his head in his hands. That's all he can do right now. It's just like, oh god, why? Oh god. And will he take it? Yes, he will. I'll be damned. He was really hoping for some sort of heal. He was really hoping for the heal. Going to bed. What is this bed you speak of? Ha! I just read the bot command for that finally. That's freaking amazing. But yeah, for those that don't know, by the way, Amy has actually found a way with Cam Twist to cast off of a Mac and not make it just completely like, what the heck is going on? Like, it looks really damn good for coming off of a Mac. It is amazing that it works. This is all Flash on a Mac. Enough said. That's like dividing by 0 and then multiplying by, you know, like 0 again. You're going to wind up with a really screwy number. Let's put it that way. They actually take these races only to Mom's Heart, so Amy's actually on the last floor that she would need right now. So she's looking just for her boss fight here. In the regular season only, mind you, we go to Mom's Heart. In the playoffs, we start going, first round's going to go to the Sheol, so you have to kill off Satan. Second and third rounds will go up to the Cathedral. Fourth round will go all the way through, so... Oh no, down goes Ven. But yeah, that'll go all the way through the chest for the finals, basically. And again, just like last year, whoever's got the home field advantage gets to choose the character and any special rules that they want to add to it. So I'm kind of thinking we'll take a vote with the league. We may do that for the entirety of the playoffs. So we may make it, you know, like, hey, if you've got the home field advantage in that particular, you know, matchup, you get to choose who it is that you race with. So we could play a little bit more strategy into that. I'll take a vote of the league this week and see what they want. And again, guys, the one on the left is casting from a Mac. If you think you can do better, or if you're going to complain about it, just buy her a PC. Frag said check Skype. Okay, I will. Oh my god, so many messages on Skype. Wow. I is checking it. I sees nothing. I sees nothing, sir. I don't see what I'm looking for. What am I looking for in Skype? I don't understand. I swear I'm looking. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, I know he does. He's going to commentate on the next game with me. Frag, I don't see what you're saying. Oh, wait, I bet I know why. I bet because I'm looking on the wrong one, aren't I? No, I don't see it on the... I don't see it. I just don't see it, sir. I'm just not seeing it. What time are the races tomorrow? Let me get you the entire link of the schedules here. Damn it. Somebody beat me to it. Damn you, train wreck. No, I'm kidding. Thank you. If you guys look at the second link on Spazbot there, that'll actually get you to, request, that's why. You sneaky bastard, you need another one, don't you? You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Oh my god. Otaku, I need to talk to you, by the way. I'm not telling you what my Skype is. Why the hell would I give you my Skype info? Out of curiosity, what good would that do? All I gotta say is, I gotta talk to you, Otaku, because there's an issue with that one. Now, I'm giving you crap, obviously, but still, like, the fudge. But yes, I see you now. I see you now. Sorry, hold on. Sorry. There we go. I know, dude. Totally in agreement. Totally in agreement, sir. And yes, I'm responding to somebody that you can't see typing to me, so smart idea, crumbs. Anyways, wow. This start again for Vendryth. What is it with the start of runs, like right when somebody's on Utero 2 or Womb 2? Every single time, it's something ridiculously OP, I swear. No, Frag is not doing any competitions. He doesn't actually race this game anymore. So he will be joining me for co-commentary on the next race, though. So Tornis versus Rum, he is going to be joining me for. And oh, the good times. Oh, the good times. Whatever it was, wasn't you. Awesome, I'll show it to you later. As soon as this race is done, then Otaku, I'll show you in chat what it, or I'll show you in Skype what it is. Yeah, but damn, that is one majestic beard. So here's Amy looking to finish off the first of a possible best of 3 here. We all love Frag, who are we kidding? So Amy doing a ridiculous amount of damage here. Again, that Sacred Heart at the very beginning basically just lofted her up into the heavens on this one. Like, that was a ridiculous build on this run. So as you can see, she is doing mass damage here. Ridiculous amount of damage here. Already halfway through this fight. Now she has to deal with a couple of knights, mind you, so... Ooh, awesome. Yeah, let me get that, let me figure out where that is for you, Frag. Why am I still responding to you in voice when I could just be like, hey, I can type that out too. I mean, derp. Yeah, that damage is filthy sick. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, 1 or 2 more hits there with a lot of health to go, and there you have it. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Wow, I just clicked the wrong button. Let's try that again. There we go. That's the one I want to update, not the other one. There you go. Amy's got a 1-0 lead. Very nicely done. And that run was seriously filthy overpowered. Like, so many good items on that one, let alone getting flying right after getting Sacred Heart. And yeah, I just, enough said. Did you need any more than that? Nice comeback though, Amy. Seriously, great win on that one. So Amy's got herself a 1-0 lead here over Vendryth, and we'll be right back in about a minute, guys. Again, I've got to send off one file real fast, so I may be a little bit over a minute, but bear with me here. Nonetheless, we'll be right back for round 2. Again, coming up in another hour and 30 minutes. We've got, boy, I can speak. We've got Tornis versus Rum coming up, and Lethal Frag will be joining me here relatively soon, I'm sure. But I've got to drop an item or a file over to him. I'll be right back in a minute. I would say enjoy the ads, but I'm sure none of us do. Nonetheless, in the meantime, check out www.BOILeR.org, and we'll be right back. Thank you for all the support again, guys. And no, I can't fix that because that's on Vendryth's side. Alrighty, we should be clear. I got that item all sent off. Taco, I'll hit you up after the break because it's freaking hilarious, dude. You'll love it. Trust me, you'll love it. Anyways, so let me get this click back on over, and there we go. So we're coming back into this. We got Awesomeitsamy on the left-hand side. Just won the last round with a seriously overpowered run. I gotta say that much. On Skype, I was saying. Nonetheless, so we got Vendryth over on the right-hand side. I'll get to it in a minute, Otaku. Anyways, like I was saying, we got Vendryth on the right-hand side, looking to even this up in 1 apiece and force a game 3. Looks like he actually just had to run away for something real fast, so he'll be right back. Oh, geez, so you mean that you're not Mr. YOLO Ice Cream Swag 420, whatever the hell that was? That wasn't you, you mean? Oh, gee. Alright, let me get the link up in here for everybody real fast. There is Vendryth sitting back down. Whoops. Let's try this. Let's get... There you go. Skull's got me beat already. So there's the dual link for you on the catguard.net. Uh-oh. Batting the raid holes. Batting the raid hatches. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's getting dapper. It's getting real dapper, guys. Prepare the dapper. An admin is somebody that basically donates their time to Twitch and actually helps out with all sorts of stuff around the website. Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Ben. I see how it is. No, seriously. Much love, dude. Seriously, what's up, everybody from Frags? How y'all doing? Welcome on over, guys. Welcome over. Oh my. That dap of love. So strong. Seriously, you guys rate so ridiculously strong. It's nuts. And on that note, really quick, we're going to add in something kind of crazy to this real fast here. Hold on one second. Let me set something up here. I need to get my headphones. By the way, I don't recommend starting at Vend and Amy. Give it 1 second, guys. Trust me on this. Trust me and wait 1 second. Or don't. I'll be right back to start up there. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, trust me on this one. Wait 1 second. I got something to set up here. Alright, there we go. So much dapper, it throws him off. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I got to set one thing up here. I apologize, you two. I apologize, racers. My bad. That's on me. I'm going to catch hell for this from both of them later, I guarantee. So going to catch hell for this. Anyways, let's try this one more time. Hold on 1 second and keep on resetting, guys. Give me 1 second on this because I've got to change 2 things here. One would be probably to drop the volume on this because the other thing would be... Give me 1 second in the background, like I said. Can exit out of that. Oh god. That GIF. There's my speakers. That's what I'm looking for. So let me drop this down just slightly in volume, guys, because just in case, I don't want to overpower somebody who I'm going to go ahead and make sure I can call before I actually call, because that would be a dick move. Awesome. So give me 1 second here. Let's try this. I apologize for the Skype sounds. I really do, guys. Give me 1 second to actually pop this over onto my intro screen, just to make sure nothing shows up that shouldn't show up, because we don't need that. Anyways, sorry for the Skype noises. I'm really sorry. I know that's loud.
Howdy, sir.
Oh, hi, sir. How you doing?
Doing well, thanks. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing great, dude. Can everybody hear Lethal Frag okay? Hopefully.
God, I hope so.
Oh my god. See why I said you guys should wait for this one?
Alrighty, I'm glad we got in early. Well, you're running a little bit behind, but I guess it works out.
Exactly, it still works out beautifully. So awesome, everybody can hear you just fine. Alright, racers, I apologize again for holding you up like that. Let me get the screen flipped back over, and then you guys can go ahead and take off. I'm really sorry for doing that to you.
Sorry for the delay, my bad.
Oh, don't even worry about it. That's more on me, because I was thinking like, oh yeah, I gotta call him before this, and then didn't call you before I started talking about the race, so that was pretty stupid of me. My bad. No, so anyways, you racers, you guys are both good to go here. Yeah, Frag shows up early. Jeez, I see how it is. Scumbag Frag. Yep, there it goes.
Is everything good audio-wise on your end for me?
It sounds absolutely perfect for me, so as long as the chat's good with it, we're good to go here. Caprick. That's why I love you guys. You know the funny part? I swear that picture is moving.
Alright. This should be exciting, man.
Indeed. So
I watched way too much of this this afternoon. My lack of sleep for it.
I love hearing that, though. Oh, that reroll right in the first room. Ben's thinking about it. Ooh, forget me now right off the bat. Interesting.
That's interesting. That can equal a really powerful start.
That really can.
But at what cost?
Exactly. I was going to say, at what cost, though? Do you want to give up the D6? There's only 7 items you can reroll. I suppose it's a good move to reroll it, or to let it go, but...
Yeah, I think I'd drop my D6 as soon as possible.
Here's a question. Would you do it for Telepathy for Dummies, which is the item that Amy got?
Oh, maybe? That's a tough choice.
By the way,
the book does have uses. My problem with books is I always forget to use them.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to my world. Especially when it's something like Telepathy for Dummies. So there you go. Amy's using it right now, so she's way better than me at this.
That's my problem with Book of BOILeR. I always wait to use it till the boss, but I could have had, 4 or 5 charges per floor.
Exactly, and you never think about it because you're just thinking, oh, I'm going to find the boss fight, no problem, first room, so it'll be, I'm saving it. Yeah, Ven, by the way, if you can hear me at all, your mouse cursor's in the dead center of your Isaac window.
I do that all the time.
Yep. Somebody will wind up telling him in his chat in a few seconds, which, by the way, if you guys want to get in the chat, there's a link up above. Spazbot's got it for you. That catguard.net link will get you into both Amy and Ven's chat. It's not my mouse. It's really not my mouse, guys. That's Vendryth's. I swear to God, that is not mine. Here's the funny part. Mine is right where Vendryth's is, and you can't tell because you can't see my mouse. I don't have it captured.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I should probably adjust my capture. But it is fun to leave your cursor and watch the OCD people go crazy.
I know, isn't it, though?
It sure is.
Oh, wow. 3 of the same pills. Oh, and they're all balls of steel.
Ooh. 3 balls of steel. That is, that's a good start.
And I apologize for the people yelling outside my apartment. The bar just let out, and I can tell. So if I mute every now and then, now you understand why, folks.
Very interesting start.
Indeed,
man, that Duke of Flies is such a time sink on the basement one.
At least with the homing tiers, it makes it somewhat easier to get rid of those flies.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's some range up for Amy with Mom's underwear. She's just collecting all the Mom items here, I swear.
Let me tweet about this.
I just totally made that rhyme, by the way. I really have to stop that. All right, let's see what Ben's item is now. Ooh, Anarchist Cookbook. So, that's a decent way to replace the D6. We've seen it work out well
that's
tonight.
not bad. I mean, it one-shots bosses like Larry Jr. I'd say it also highly effective against the Duke, if any of them spawn next to him. Wow.
Which they didn't, of course. Ouch, that's troll.
Rough RNG.
Welcome to the Binding of Isaac Racing League, where the RNG goes, yeah, no.
Book of Anarchy definitely has some good uses in race situations.
Indeed it does. There's pretty much everything almost has good uses. Wow, speaking of Mom's items, Amy gets another one. Mom's heels for more range up. Jeez
all right, I got the undies and the heels.
Yeah, we're rocking 2/3 of the way there. Mind you, she's already got all the unlocks done, but if you guys don't know, what is it, 3 Mom items? Am I wrong on that? For unlocking the contact. I can't think of words
You need
now.
Mom's Eye in there. Mom's Eye,
yes.
one other item.
That's correct. So it's Mom's Eye and one other Mom item. Yes, indeed. That is Mr. Lethal Frag co-hosting with me right now.
Hello.
So again, I got to tweet that out myself. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I'm tweeting that, and then we're going to Facebook about it.
We're going to do all the things in social media.
Yeah. All right, we got there.
Boy, if I could spell, I'd be dangerous. Joining has an I in it. I basically didn't. Now Johnning. Like, no. Not what I meant. That could have turned out to be a real inappropriate tweet real fast.
Oh, man. I always remember that I have, like, a huge typo or grammatical error. As soon as I hit send, exactly. I think I'm just going to leave that one.
Sometimes you almost have to leave it, though. Like, it's too funny. Whatever.
Whoa, he is not being a friend with that Anarchist Cookbook.
Oof, no kidding. Like, at no point has this worked out well for him. He's getting a lot of bombs out of these chests, though, so at this point he may be doing this himself.
Yeah.
Oops. Boy, again, if I could sell.
Looks like he has, is it Curse of the Lost? I didn't see when he spawned on the floor. So
it certainly looks like he's got a lot of
awfully
rooms.
big basement, too.
Yeah, that's huge for a basement, too, so he's got to have Curse of the Lost. Common tart, yeah, no. Terry, jeez, I can't spell.
I always have a mini panic attack every time I see Wrath, because if it's super Wrath on the basement, in that room layout especially, it's a run killer.
Yeah, for me especially. I have the hardest time dodging Wrath. I have no idea what it is, but Wrath for me is literally, you will hear me just go into a fit of it. I hate that boss. Or mini-boss, I should say. I detest fighting certain ones in this game.
Super
and that
Lust
one.
is pretty bad too early.
I
I think the last one you'd want to see, the last one you'd want to see an erase would be Super Envy.
Let's see. Boy, again, if I talk and spell at the same time, things get really, really out of whack here. Give me 1 second to finish this tweet.
No worries.
There we go.
Ooh, Mom's Bra. I'm a big fan of that item. I think it's solid, especially if you pick up like a knife or something. It's one shot of all the bosses.
And there's that quad shot for Amy, so she's still only got the 1 health at the moment, but woof. Building up those tiers once more.
Range is really good with the quad shot. I don't think you could ask for too much better with having high range already.
Yeah, when you can get your quad shot, ooh my, yes you can. The small rock. How about 2
There's
damage
that
up,
damage.
1 tier rate up, and 1 speed down off of that. Yeah, there you go. Those red quad tiers.
Yeah,
Very
tiers
nice.
are in the red category, looking good.
Very nice looking here.
And now that Telepathy for Dummies seems like a really good decision. It's
It
very
actually
good
really
synergy with
does.
Quad shot.
Especially in rooms like this. This one scares me. These rooms scare me, even with quad shot.
Even if you get the quick globins, you gotta panic.
And thankfully she knew to go for the non-champion version first,
Yep.
because that gives you more room to run around. So very smart move right there by Amy.
Absolutely, good play.
And again, I know it's hard to see, but Vendryth on the right is also on Caves 1 right now. He's got a Catacombs 1. Speaking of those mom items, he's also got Mom's Heals. So a little more range up for Ven. But they are both on Caves 1 right now. I can't tell you exactly where Amy's at because she's got a Curse of Darkness.
I think
So it
she's
makes it a little
about
tough.
6 or so rooms in, but yeah,
so
that
she's
Curse
probably
of Darkness
slightly
is not good. Throws your internal compass all the way off.
Yeah, and especially for me, like the more and more that I see the maps, the more and more I just forget where everything is. So
As we say that, she finds her boss room right away.
exactly, couldn't get more lucky on that.
Nice easy version of Chubb. That's good.
Very nice.
Nice and slow.
Speaking of, spiders.
Oh god,
Run
why is
away,
it always
then.
spiders?
I hate these rooms too with the poops that actually have the flies going around them. I always do something stupid in there. It's almost
Never
guaranteed.
fails. That room's just bad if you have low fire rate, 'cause you have to worry about taking out the spiders. They're gonna take.
Yep, and then do you worry about taking out the explosive guys, or do you just like, oh look, the spiders are closing in on me and freak out about that? And by the way, again, for those that are wondering, Amy is miraculously casting off of a Mac. So she is using Cam Twist to actually broadcast, let alone she's using Flash programs on a Mac, and doing pretty good with it, I gotta say.
Pretty
So,
impressive.
It really is, honestly. So I give her credit on this one more so than like, oh, gee, she's got such a laggy stream. Like, that's Cam Twist. That's all it is. She's actually looking at a normal game, so don't think that it's lagging like this for her. It's still probably
Yeah, you
slightly
can
slow.
tell. You can tell that she's not lagging in game.
Yeah, exactly. She's moving and dodging with, like, again, you can tell it's just kind of frame dropping, if nothing. It's not even dropping frames, but it's just the way it looks.
Doesn't look bad at all.
No, God, no. And like I said, it warmed up really quickly. It took about 2 or 3 rooms of her working through it, but all of a sudden it just, like, boom, works fine. And again, she's been in my monthly races before. This, believe me, is not bad. I've seen worse, and then it's gotten way smoother too. So,
Right on.
all miracles here. How she did that, don't know.
I always get hit by the blighted ovum when he blows up.
Yeah, see, I have the same problem. especially if
90%
there
of the
aren't those-
time, I get hit by the shot that shoots out.
Yep. If there aren't the rocks that I can hide behind, I'm always in the worst spot, even if there are, and I'll wind up getting hit by something in there.
A little bit worried about Vendryth's damage. We'll see how it works out, though. He's got the health.
This is true. So he's at least got the time that he could spare for not having the very high damage, but still, yeah, like you said, I prefer having some sort of damage up. It doesn't take much for me, just something.
I think tier 8's really important with the 8-ball that you just picked up, or the cat of nine tails. That always throws my diagonal shots off if I don't have proper tier rate.
Yep, because I don't know exactly how much it's actually going to propel those further, so I have the exact same
Exactly.
issue trying to line that up, so it's not just you, believe me.
Great bomb usage there.
Indeed it was. Great use of the Mom's Bra and Bomb at that point. Alright, so Amy finding herself yet another dead end. Again, she's got pretty small floors here on the cave, so I wouldn't worry
Yeah.
too much.
Nice and close so far. Exciting
Indeed.
stuff.
All these races so far have been exceptionally close. I mean, like, even, like most people are thinking, oh, it's Wolf, he got in the finals last year. Well, Mosk has no chance. Yeah, no, hardly the case. Those were all dead even.
In the Binding of Isaac, there's always a chance.
Exactly. So you're saying there's a chance.
That reference.
And the best part is, not everybody gets that, but when you do, I love you for it.
Yep, those that get it really get it. I haven't watched that movie in too long.
Let's see, Soulheart. Yeah, I was going to say Ven's definitely passing on that ladder. Not too many people are going to be too happy with a ladder. Mind you, he can't fly yet, but...
I would take the ladder in that situation. That's just me,
Really?
though. I understand the Soulheart purchase, but there's a lot of rooms that you can safely clear with that ladder.
That is true. And I was just about to say he could have gotten to 3 pills there, but no, he couldn't. Those were 2 away from him, so never mind. He needs full-on flying. Yeah, low blow, low blow.
I don't blame him for that death card there. I gotta say, Greedheads are like my least favorite enemies. They're not the hardest. They're just
They
so
just
much
get
health.
really annoying. Yeah, they
You
have a
remember
lot
when
of
Wrath
health.
of Lamp first came out and they had like double that much health?
Yes, so vividly. Yes, I do.
Yeah, that was not a good time.
No, I had so many bad nights working, like, all of a sudden just like, cool, I got this great run going, except I don't have damage, and then, yeah, Greedheads. And speaking of nice things, Amy getting the PhD, so she's going to have nothing but good and neutral pills from now on, and they will actually tell her what the benefit is before she
That
uses
could
them.
stack up really quick.
Indeed. Now if she can find something like the safety cap or Mom's pill jar, or Mom's pill bottle. I'm sorry, I can't speak anymore.
If you get really good fire rate with that quad shot, it is deadly.
Indeed. Yeah, she's got pretty decent tear rate at this point.
Yeah,
it's
not
kind of
bad,
hard to
not
tell
bad at
through the
all.
frames, but she does have pretty decent tear rate here.
Well, the quad shot's a lot more about if you can make him land, he's got to make it count. But
Exactly.
fire rate never hurts.
Because, yeah, if you get all 4 to land, you're doing a lot of damage. Now, again, with having homing shots, that's the best way to get all 4 to land, so case in point.
Indeed, it is.
All right, so a little speed up with the wooden spoon. Amy's going to move on down to the depths before Vendryth does, so a very slight advantage for her. Mind you, Vendryth still has to find his item room here before he even worries about taking out his boss.
Yeah, he's got to get it because
Yeah,
knows
he has
his
no
damage is a
damage.
little bit low. Yeah.
He's got base damage right now, so Ven has to go to that item room looking for stuff.
Yeah, that room Amy's in is exactly why
Ugh.
I'd pick up the ladder. That one right there, that's what
Yep.
the word.
Well, for me, that's what the wafer is for, and, well, something like the Book of Shadows, I just pop that and go, nope. Just start face planning everything. Makes it so much easier.
Sure does.
Alright, so let's see, Ven's still having no luck here. This is a pretty big floor, too.
It is. He's got back-to-back really large floors.
Oh, wow, Mom's bra again. All the Mom items. Mercy.
Definitely better than the book, but the book did serve her really well.
It really did. So here you go. You can see on the right-hand side what Mom's bra does for you. Freezes everything in place. And Ben's making short work of all these spiders. I was going to say, don't go too close. Yeah, all the Mom items forever.
I think those spiders were the hardest enemy for me to learn when it first came out, because they do that weird rubber band thing that we just saw right there. They jump
Yep. And
way
move
farther than
just
you
a
think they're
little
going
further.
to. Ooh,
Yep.
there's some damage.
Very nice.
That
He needed
robo
this.
baby.
You can see the relief on his face, too. Like, ooh, something that does damage, yes.
Yes. I think that's probably, I want to say, the best damaging, just because of the range. Has a really good fire rate too compared to the other followers.
That's true, and especially with, like you said, with the range on it, being able to clear everything, you really, and especially in this fight against the Hollow.
Yeah, that'll be a perfect example of what Robo Baby can do.
I was just about to say, if you get something where you can actually hit more than one part of the enemy, Robo Baby's just the best thing you could possibly have.
Very, very nice bomb use.
Indeed. I have such a hard time lining those up correctly, but Ben just made that look like the easiest thing on earth.
And there's +2 fire rate, +2 soul hearts. Mr. Squeezy.
That's squeezy. Let me get the link in here for you. To see both races at the same time, what is it? Ah, dang it, somebody beat me to it. Spazbot's got the link for you. It's catguard.net split. We'll get you into both Vendryth and Amy's chat at the same time. And that would give support to both of them. Also, if you guys would do me a huge favor, if you like the Binding of Isaac Racing League here, do me a huge favor, and I forgot what the trigger was. See what happens? There we go. Do me a huge favor, go to that team page that says Isaac Races, and oh man, the bloat.
Oh, the
and give
bloat,
everybody a follow off of that.
This is a very bad room layout for the bloat as well.
Yeah, because how are you supposed
Very
to
hard
fight
to
him
get
from the
behind.
side?
And that blood goes everywhere. My goodness.
I was gonna say,
Smart
Amy's doing the
move.
smart
Smart
thing.
move blowing up those rocks.
Yep, that's about all you can do, so you get some sort of access to the bloat and be able to get this pattern going, hopefully slightly better than it is right now.
Ooh.
Ouch. Both of us
I've
at the same
almost
time.
got the bloat where you can get them in a repeatable pattern, kind of like Monstro 2, but it is not not consistent enough.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about too. You can kind of go just kind of like lower diagonal corner
Yep.
and you know just off to the side in the dead center in the front.
It's much more pixel perfect than
Yes,
the
it
Monstro
is.
2 fight. Oh, this is tense, man. Half
Man,
heart.
So close. Don't do
Oh!
it. Oh no. Down goes Amy. That bloat, man. Oh jeez. I'm telling you, that bloat is just evil personified. No other way to describe it. It's evil
I
personified.
100% agree.
That bloat has gotten so many victories tonight. That guy is winning the Binding of Isaac Racing League right now.
Definitely still has a chance. I wouldn't exactly call Vendryth build safe. It's definitely doable, but
But by comparison,
yep.
Oh wow, I didn't know that they would actually the Gloppins.
Yeah, I
would
was just
actually
about to say
stand
that. I
back
didn't know
up.
they regenerated while frozen.
Oh, did you see the Pac-Man glitch earlier today with Conquest? That was interesting. So if Conquest apparently is in the wall, he'll split into about 32 versions of himself if you use Pac-Man.
32 versions of himself. Awesome.
Yeah,
kind
it
of
was,
like
it was not pretty.
Pestilence shooting out all the
Yes,
the green if you freeze them. Yeah, okay.
exactly the same thing. So yeah,
Lovely.
that's, if he's in the wall, don't Pac-Man, because all of a sudden there's 32 blue versions in the wall of him, and that scares you. So
Duly noted.
if you want to know who's playing for any of the teams, let me link up the BOILeR homepage here. The first link that Spazbot gives you, boiler.org, will actually get you all the information you can want about the league. We got rules, we got who's representing what team in the standings page. Obviously the standings. Results will actually have links to the VODs themselves. And we got 2 items to discuss here. So Amy just picked up Horror Babylon. Always an interesting one. It's
Risky. You find that Guppy's Paw. That's a good.
exactly. I was
great
going to say,
find.
you come across something like Guppy's Paw, you're going to be very happy because if you have
Seen a lot
less
of
than
racers
one
turning
red
down Guppy's Paw. I'm a huge proponent of that. Just knowing that when you get the Polaroid, you're gonna have your shield every time.
heart. Exactly. That's what I've been thinking the entire time.
I mean, if you add an item like Horror Babylon onto that, it's pretty much a no-brainer.
Yep.
Once again, anybody that's coming into my channel, please head over to Mr. Crumps 2 for some awesome Binding of Isaac racing.
And again, what's up, everybody over there? Yeah, we're having a good time over here just calling out this race. We got the second race of a best-of-3 going on right now between Awesomeitsamy and Vendryth. Amy is up
I think
1-0.
most everybody made it over, so good.
Awesome. Hey, speaking of those mom items, the mom's underwear for Vendryth, because we haven't seen enough.
Dear Lord, 38 retweets. You guys are too kind. Thanks for spreading the word about this. Awesome. I don't want to call it esports, but it kind of is. It was kind of.
Yeah, we wrote that on the webpage because how else do you really explain it? You know what I
That's
mean?
really the only way you can explain it is. I guess it is.
It basically is, but like not on the same level. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not like I'm delusional. Oh, we got this big esport that's going to challenge League of Legends. No.
It is very cool though. More stuff like this needs to happen. So thanks for organizing all this stuff, Crumps. I know you put in a lot of work and sacrificed a lot of sleep over the BOILeR season.
Oh, I can't even imagine. It's going to get real bad starting about next week. So I'm going to start feeling it then. We'll let you know in about a week or two how bad it's going to get.
Well, you are the marathon man, so if anybody can do it, it's you.
That's kind of what I figure. I kind of like worked myself up to it at this point and all my casting to this point. So we'll see if it pays off for me. Hey, what's up, Riddler? How you doing? See, I'm already slurring my speech real bad from casting for like 12, 13 hours.
Man, that bra is just OP.
It really is. Both racers have been using it just excessively well tonight, and that's not the first time we've seen it tonight either. It's been used, I think, 3 or 4 times by people very, very well.
Yeah, Vendryth is definitely choosing the moments that he uses it very wisely.
Yep.
Ooh, that relic.
A little late for it, though, and of course he doesn't really need the health anywhere near as bad as damage, so...
No, he doesn't. No, relic's never. You're never gonna frown at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely wanted a damage item there for sure.
Exactly. You're never gonna get too mad about like, oh no, every 4 rooms I get an extra heart. Shucks. Words that will never be spoken. Yeah, he forgot his Eternal Heart on the last floor too. That's correct.
I always do that.
Yeah, I'm notorious for it. And the Hierophant card for Amy. That'll spawn 2 Soul Hearts. Again, for those wondering, Amy is casting on a Mac, so before anyone's like, why is she dropping all the frames? It's a Mac doing it to her, so just giving the heads up out there.
Honestly, if you can cast anything on a Mac, more props to you.
Exactly.
I'm sure that took her a while to set up.
Heck, if you can cast anything, more props to you. Because it's not the easiest thing to figure out, and once you do, it's like, oh, it is. Okay. But figuring it out at first is kind of, that's hit and miss.
Got another library. Book of BOILeR would definitely be a solid find in there.
Book of any? Well, yeah, I guess. Well, it'd be a time and a half damage multiplier. Definitely couldn't argue. Even at this point, I'd even consider. Oh no, neither. Wow.
Neither.
Necronomicon.
I like the
and homing
Necronomicon.
shots.
It's not as good as the Bra. There's no way.
And especially not for a race. Not in the floors that are coming up. Yeah, no kidding. They're working on OBS for it, I do believe, Lyrical, if I'm not mistaken.
There's always something working for OBS.
Oh, it's not that Max suck. It's just that Max and Flash get along basically as well as,
They don't.
Yeah, they don't. That's all there is to it. They just don't. Flash and Max, not made for each other. Oh, there we go. My little unicorn. There's some extra damage for Vendryth.
Well, that's a good one. Pretty much a free room clear whenever you have it up.
Alright, so on to his mom fight. Perfect timing with the music. Mind you, it's the mom's hard fight music, but still. How many females in the league? 3 this year? Amy, Diana, Christina. Am I forgetting anybody else? I don't think so. I'm
putting you on the spot there.
Yeah, I'm going to be really in trouble if I've forgotten somebody. I don't think so, though. I think there are 3 females in this year. Am I forgetting any other females in the league? No, Chatia's not in the league this year. She's got personal stuff going on, so she's more worried about taking care of real life than casting. Yep, and for those that haven't figured it out, that is Lethal Frag on the call with me here, so...
Howdy, howdy. Got on early today. I was excited. You're running a little bit behind, because, well, my run wasn't looking so good.
Doing that good for you, I see. Ooh, the Parasite for Amy. Speaking of that damage, that Split Shot will help Amy out quite a bit here.
Indeed.
Diana, Taku's bad.
Parasite's such a powerful item.
It really can be.
It really
as long as
synergizes
you
well
don't
with a
have
lot of
spectral
things.
tears.
Yeah, Spectral Shield is kind of a bummer with it. Without a doubt.
It definitely makes it a lot more interesting, I'll say that much. For those that don't know, when with splitting tears like this, whenever you hit something with your tears, it's going to split off in that T pattern that you're seeing going off to the top and the bottom of the tomatoes on Amy's screen. So again, if you've got spectral tears, they don't exactly hit solid objects often, so...
No, they don't.
Split.
Spectral Tears is kind of a bummer.
I guess that does the same with piercing shots too, wouldn't it?
Yes, piercing shots, it doesn't... I believe it does not split.
Oh, that's...
No, don't quote me on that. They may split.
I can not awaken.
There's so many item interactions in this game. It's so hard to remember everything.
And it's scary if you think about it. With what, 198 items? If you really did the math on that, there was millions of combinations.
It's a big number.
Yeah, it's huge, a huge number of combinations. All right, so let's see. Amy working on along here, looking to catch up to Vendryth, finding her boss fight. So now we're gonna have to see if she's willing to skip over an item room, knowing how far behind she is. Because they are on a call together, so they know where each other is at the moment. Where each other are.
He also has the one up, so I would say you have to go for it here.
Yeah, you pretty much have to push it to, no pun intended, push it to the limit.
Push to the limit.
Along the razor's edge. Sorry, I'll stop this now. But nonetheless, you basically have to rush as fast as you can at this point, in my opinion. Diana. Yeah, duet. Ooh, at least we get a double item out of this one, too. Amy's gotten really lucky with these, too. So last time she got, no pun intended, she got the luck foot last time off of this fight. See what I did there? Lucky? Sorry, I didn't mean that until I realized that it was what I was going to say next.
We got there, sir.
That's the important thing, right? Hey, what's up, Retro? How you doing? Good to see you, sir.
There's a lot of very dangerous rooms for Vendryth right now with his damage.
Indeed.
Lucky he got the womb instead of the utero. I'm thinking that double Gertie Jr. room would be a nightmare.
And he's got his internal compass working. He found his boss.
It sure does. I was thinking he was going to try to bomb up in the secret room to test if the boss room was there, but obviously he knew where he was going.
I give the man credit. I figured he was going there too. Amy down to half a heart, by the way. Ooh, this is getting scary.
Ooh, sketchy.
Pop that pill. Oh no, the bloat. Oh god. You were saying about dangerous rooms, Frag.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the most dangerous
my.
rooms you can get, especially in the womb, because everything's doing 1 heart of damage. Oh boy.
There you go. Nice job, Amy. Whew. That Book of Sin,
Well
not what she was
played,
looking
well
for.
played. That was a tense moment.
Oof. All right, getting that health back. There you go. Heart and a half for Amy at the moment. Oh, man. That was scary.
Oh boy.
Oh, bloat, you don't need sick. Oh, he walked onto blood. He didn't see it. There was blood surrounding the bloat that he didn't see. Either that or he was just like, nope, screw it. I'm getting the one up.
I think he might have suicided there on purpose.
He might have because he wasn't firing.
He figured he was probably dead and then wants to get his unicorn horn charged.
Ah, yes, good point. He's got one now that he knows the boss. I didn't notice he only has one more charge to get on the unicorn horn. Fine notice there. Oh, wow. Getting empty rooms nonstop.
Nothing but. Interesting.
Oh, he's got a key. Woo! Okay, that's evil, game. That's evil.
That is quite evil. There's the room he needs.
And these guys raced, well, these guys, one of them's female. Sorry, can't say that. These two are going to be racing through the womb, too. So, Mom's Heart is the finishing fight at these races. And we do a best of 3. So, Amy is up 1-0 right now. Vendryth, I almost called him by his first name. Oh, no. Amy down. She didn't get to pop the pill in time. Oh. Yeah, you can see the reaction, too. Like, jeez, I forgot about it. Yep.
Definitely still has a chance. We'll see how this bloat fight goes. I think that's going to be a big determination on how this run goes.
All right, so taking that little bit of damage off the front, Vendryth gonna do.
All right, get it down
he's
to.
got this. He's got this.
that was good use of the unicorn horn.
And the bomb drop for that matter. Very nicely done there by Vendryth. Oh, bad timing. Oh, good, he got it.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
there's that damage.
Pentagram plus 2 damage for Vendryth. Exactly what he could have. Exactly what he needed. He's breathing easy now. Yeah, no kidding. If that would have re-rolled into green bloat on him, oh man, that would have been just like, all right, you know what, just end it. At that point, I would have just like, yeah, you know what, no. All right, so he's going to wind up, I'm guessing, wow, what do you think? The right side or left side on this one? Because I'm going to say right.
Oh, man, let's count it out. Only 1 bomb, so you can't bomb through the secret room. I'm going to say it's in the left top, which is less rooms to get to, so that's what I go to first anyways. But it looks like he wants to go right, and he was right last time, so I can't say he's wrong.
Yeah, he might have heard me too, so. Not saying that you're like, oh yeah, believe me over Frag. Believe me, don't.
I don't really have an internal compass. I just get lucky, so don't listen to me.
Yeah, BS. You have a better internal compass than me. I've raced against you, sir. I know better than this.
A couple times.
All right, so he is bombing into his secret room nonetheless. Getting that money out of there.
No, it's cool to see this whole thing come full circle, because I mean, we started racing last summer, and now here we are both commentating races.
Yeah, exactly. We don't even have to play the game anymore. How sweet is this?
pretty damn sweet.
No, it's really awesome. Like, I have so much fun doing this, and even setting it up, as much hassle, not hassle, that's the wrong word, but as much work as it is to put into this stuff, it is so much fun to do this that I wouldn't change it for the world, honestly. Like,
no, it's great for the
hang out with
community.
32
It's
of my best friends.
Definitely an awesome event.
Exactly. Like, it's so much fun. Ooh, jeez. Sounded like my chair was about to break. Apparently I need to lose weight again.
My chair has this awful squeak right now. It's driving me nuts.
Oh, that sucks. Is it just a loose screw, you think, or did it really need to be oiled?
Yeah, it's still as comfy as ever, so I just need to get in there with a screwdriver and some WD-40.
Yeah, just a little bit of action in there ought to take care of it at least.
Yep.
Could be. Oh, wow, that brake noise outside. Oh, I hate high-pitched noises.
This is a horrible room, that 3-eyeball room.
I know, especially when you get one of them as a champion level mob. Like, ugh, do you go after that or the other one?
Good that it dropped a heart there.
Yeah, he needed it. So definitely. 3 hearts for Vendryth. Oof.
Oh, the horn's up now, so he can clear a bad room, no problem.
He's going to hold on to that in this one, though, because this will not be an issue for him.
Nope.
Go after the other ones first. You also have a cube of meat. You don't have to worry about firing at him. For anybody that's curious, too, on the mimics here, don't bother shooting at them. If you have a cube of meat floating around you, walk directly face-plant into them.
Their range does not go all the way across the room either, so if you have an item like Robo Baby or Max Range, you can stand on the far side of the wall and take them out.
100%.
Although that was effective. He didn't get hit.
This is true, as long as it works.
Maybe not the quickest, but he went down.
Hey, it works. That's the important thing. Ooh, Temperance Machine. Could he get some hearts back? No.
6 cents.
Well, we tried. That's the important thing. We tried.
Well, here's one room where the spectral tears are quite nice.
Indeed. I hate these enemies. These are just for the annoyance factor, some of my least favorites. They're not tough to beat, but they are annoying.
Oh, they are super annoying. And they will catch you with shots that you don't expect them to. You don't know where they're going to pop up. They can corner you.
Oh, Pestilence being evil here. Wow, that rapid fire puke.
That was not nice.
There we go, that Chariot card getting used by Amy. So that's the same thing that Vendryth has in his space use item, except Amy only gets one use out of it. Oh, get out of that corner. Also, why did my volume on my audio suddenly just, like, jack up? That's weird. What's up, Rejuvenation? How you doing?
And he was right. Look at that internal compass. Beautiful.
See? Told you it was to the right. So Ven looking at what could be the last fight here to even this up in one apiece. However, only at the two red hearts. So, ooh, make that 3.
Good find.
Yeah.
Breathe a little bit easier now.
Breathe deep. Wipe that sweat off your hands, sir. We think you got this. You got the unicorn horn. You got this, sir. How's the reactions? How you doing? Yeah, the left side is being broadcast on a Mac, believe it or not. So if you've ever had any experience broadcasting on a PC, multiply those issues by about 1,000. That's basically what you're coming across when you're broadcasting on a Mac. So the fact that she can broadcast this is a miracle. Macs plus Flash are not really a good combination. They go together like evil cats and evil dogs. Let's put it that way. It's bad. It's bedlam. Let's put it that way. So that's basically the gist of what's going on. She's still playing at normal speed, and she actually won the first round. So definitely do not count Amy out just because of that lag from the stream. Absolutely, we can. Let me get you the links up in here real quick.
It's a horrible time to step away. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Oh, no problem at all.
I have a feeling the boss fight won't be done by then. It's going to be an endurance race.
We'll be at 50%.
All right, be right back.
You get the link up in here for you. Dang it, somebody beat me to it. Damn you, Brotato, you beat me to it. BOILeR.org has got all the information you could possibly want on it, everyone. From everything from who's representing what team to past results, which we haven't updated much today, but I swear I will tomorrow. I'm obviously kind of busy at the moment, so I apologize for that. But they'll have links to the videos on demand, so you can actually see any races that you might have missed in the past. So we'll make that all easy for you. We'll keep the standings updated, and all sorts of craziness is going to be on there, so that's where you want to go. Having never played the game before, how do you get into it? See, as far as learning it, you're going to die a lot. I'll let you know right now. Like, it takes a lot of time to learn all the patterns in this game. As far as actually getting it, it's $8 on Steam for the entire... $9? I'm sorry, I forget which. $8 or $9, one of the two for the entirety of the game. That includes the expansion of it. I like my potatoes a child. BOILeR stands for Binding of Isaac Racing League. And oh no, Amy down again. So now we got to see, can Vendryth get through? Question is, will he actually just use Robo Baby? And yes, he will. He's going to use Robo Baby to basically pierce through these Knights masks. So as you can see, you don't have to worry about being behind him as long as you have some sort of technology or piercing shot on your run. Cobalt's not the only representative of Look at My Gaming. We got Cobalt, we got, oh, there's so many people and I've forgotten now. I'm terrible with this. We got Tornus, we've got, I think, oh man, I forgot. There's somebody else on Look at My Gaming and I can't think of who it is in the league. Help me, Frag, you would know.
What was that?
There's 3 people that I think from Look at My Gaming in the league, and I can't think of who all it is now for the life of me, and I'm terrible with this.
Morag, Cobalt, and Tortoise.
Thank you. It was Morag was the third person. I couldn't think of his name. My God. That's terrible. Anyway, so yeah, Morag, Tortoise, and yeah, there you go. We got the entire list there now.
I see Vendryth has held on to his health thus far.
Indeed. He's lost the 1 heart, which is kind of to be expected. You might get hit the 1 time. So.
Sure. Definitely some RNG issues when the heart drops down.
Exactly. And if you're not in the right spot when you are dropping the bomb, or you wait 1 millisecond too long, perhaps you get spawned on, it happens.
It's definitely still a chance for Amy.
Oh yeah, without question. And yeah, that's I'm Crumps 2, and that is Lethal Frag. See, I'm just having a hard time talking now, guys. But anyways, that is Lethal Frag joining me here on the commentary.
I don't think there's much more satisfying than shooting those knights with any kind of laser. Tech 1, Tech 2, Robo Baby.
I was basically just saying that before too. Like, it's just something with the piercing shots doesn't have the same feel as like, here, have this laser. Zap.
Yeah, indeed, laser to the eyeball, sir.
Yeah, fastest mom fight ever. Yeah, he's got like no damage up. He's got the 2 damage up off of the pentagram, and that is it.
So he's doing quite well for his damage build. He's got the pentagram and Mr. Squeezy, so +2 fire rate, +2 damage.
Ah, that's true. And speaking of plus damage, we forgot to mention Amy actually picked up Super Meat Boy Fan.
It's a great item.
Indeed.
+1 all stats, -1 speed.
Which is the only issue that I have with it, because I tend to walk so slow after I pick those up.
Yes, indeed. As in, losing speed is also a big issue in a race, because it just takes you longer to walk across the floor.
Exactly. So there's that Cuban meat, so even more Meat Boy stuff for Amy.
At that point, I don't think you can turn down all stats, so same thing with a small
No,
rock, you kind of
absolutely
have to take it. You're going to make up that time with damage.
Oh, and if everybody's wondering why Vendryth hasn't used his unicorn horn yet, he is waiting until just a little bit more damage on Mom's Heart here, when it's going to be revealed for the entirety of the rest of the fight, and then he's going to plow through the rest of the damage if he can.
Can you hit the heart with it? I know you can't hit the night hearts. I'm thinking it doesn't do damage. I guess we'll find out here shortly.
Well, I guess we'll find
I'm sure
out.
that's what he's saving it for. You do.
Yes,
okay,
you
it
can.
does do
Okay,
damage.
I'm not great.
Not very much, but it does a little bit.
You may not be. That might be his tears.
You can't shoot while you're in the unicorn, so it had to be
That's
some
true.
damage.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't do that much damage just off a Robo Baby, so yes, it was doing damage. You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir.
Oh wait, it could be Robo Baby. It could be that your familiars still do fire.
It was a lot of damage, though, so I don't know that I can attribute it to that. On that note,
Well
though, there is
played
Vendryth
to Vendryth.
Indeed, great job. Well played, sir. So that'll even us up in one game apiece here in this best of three. So we have forced yet another deciding, all-pivotal Game 3.
Very nice.
I was going to say, push that up to the top, Vendryth, and then move it over. So click on your camera, hit move to top, and then move it over. On the fly OBS training, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to let Vendryth give his face moment here. Yeah.
Such a tricky little program. I think I've learned about 60% of the program. We're getting there.
I know. Sooner or later, you get to it. All right, so the two of these are... Let me try that again. Jeez Louise. The two racers here, notice that I'm tripping on words now. It's the Dapper effect, I'm telling you. But anyways, the two racers are going to reset really quick. We will start up round 3 in just 1 minute, folks. I've actually got to run and use the bathroom for the first time tonight, so I'm going to do that between races. I would suggest that you do the same. I'm going to run a minute worth of ads and let these two reset. We'll let Vendryth
Before
catch
you
his
go,
breath.
let me mute my mic, make sure there's no audio issue with it.
Okay, no problem.
Sometimes it does. If there is, just yell at me and I'll unmute it. Take a break too.
Awesome. Oh, geez, I can't hear you. There's such an issue. No, I can't hear you at all. Don't worry. Anyway, so I will be right back in 1 minute, everybody. Thank you all again so much for the support. What's up to everybody that was coming over from Lethal Frag's channel? We'll be right back with the end of this race, and then coming up at 4 a.m. Eastern, so 45 minutes from now, we have the start of the Rum versus Tortoise race, so probably right at the end of this one sometime. So I'll be right back in 1 minute. Lethal Frag will be back as well, so will the racers, and go grab some food or whatever the case might be, and we'll meet you right back here. Alrighty, we are back and we should be clear, so let me get this mic reset up real fast here. I believe Lethal Frag might still be AFK. And indeed, it seems like he is, because he didn't answer to that. Amy is still AFK herself, so not a real big deal. Real quick, let me get you all the links here. Let me actually pop this back on over to the video. So, we're just about to start the all-deciding Race 3 between Awesomeitsamy on the left-hand side and Vendryth on the right-hand side. That sounded like a really bad rip on that Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side joke again, and I'm gonna stop doing that, I swear. Nonetheless, so we're about to start this whenever they're back and ready to go, so no rush on their part, mind you. Excuse me. Anyways, on that note, looks like Amy is back, and we're gonna see Vendryth resetting a few times. Also, your mouse is still on screen, Vendryth. Oh, excuse me again, sorry for the hiccups. This is what you get for chugging water in the middle of a break. Good idea. Don't do that. Get a little bit of air in between your water. Huh? Good call. Anyways, so we got one more round of this one, and then there is one more match, another best of 3 coming up at 4 a.m. Eastern. So in another 40 minutes, give or take, we'll have we have Vendryth racing now. We'll have Tornus versus Rum coming up at 4 a.m. Eastern. So about another 40 minutes from now.
Should time out pretty nicely.
Indeed. And looks like we got everybody back and just about ready to go. Again, Vendryth, if you can hear me, your mouse is on screen, and everybody's going to freak. So... there you go. Just making sure. So again, anytime these two are ready to go, they can go ahead and do so.
Well, you've seen a lot of races. What do you think the top 3 starting items are?
Vendryth. I love it. He's moving his mouse all around the screen just to be a derp. Anyways, let's see. Top 3 starting items. Given that in this race you cannot take the fetus items, I'm going to go with... And we're talking just item rooms, or are we talking any items you can come across?
Just item room.
Okay,
the first thing you walk into.
We're going to go with the all stats up mushroom. Definitely a winner.
Yep.
A halo at that point obviously has to be up in there. And... Wow, tough call. Believe it or not, I would actually say Book of Shadows as one of the first 3.
Book of Shadows, that's good. I think I would go with the Thin Shroom.
Ooh, good call, too.
Because that's speed and fire rate. But Book of Shadows is extremely powerful, especially if you end up fighting something like the virus with that. That's instant clear.
Exactly. You can just walk right into anything, face plant it. Yeah, the knife, obviously, as Slack makes another good point. The knife can show up in there, too. Sure, the knife would
be great.
I was thinking that as a Devil Deal item, so that's true. The knife.
You never get upset seeing the knife.
No. That shows up, run over, it's good.
Daddy's Love's another good call. That's a good one.
No, Sacred Heart is not banned. Again, we got all the rules up on the website, and we'll get the... There you go. There's the outlawed items listed. Let me get the website up there for you. If you go to BOILeR.org, we got everything as well listed up on that site, so you can learn all about what is actually allowed and not. But let's go through the items real quick here for everyone. What is banned are... Oh, man, I just lost it on my screen. Wow, chat scrolling. Jeez, there we go. Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, The Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Toothpicks, because technically they don't really do anything for you. All those can be rerolled with a D6, but nothing else. Can Pyro be in the item room? I think so.
No, I believe it's secret room only.
Really? Okay.
You can get the 10 bombs in the item room, but not pyro.
All right, I'm completely
That's exclusive, just like the liver is.
And by the way, I don't know if the racers heard me or not, but you guys can go ahead and race whenever you're ready. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up at all. It just looks like, are you guys gonna... Are you ready this time? Yes, we are ready this time on this side. For those that weren't here, basically, it was, yeah, it was kind of stupid on my part last time. It took a couple extra seconds. Patience, folks. Patience is a virtue.
Yes, thank you everybody for coming over from my channel, by the way. Thank you to everybody hanging back and directing traffic. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Indeed. Seriously, thank you one and all. Thank you, Frag, obviously, for joining me here tonight. And thank you
Absolutely,
one and all
my
for
pleasure,
joining me
sir.
as well. And let's get it on. Love it. The Isaac Wiki? I should have that link somewhere. I don't remember what the command is for it. One of my mods might know it. There we go. One of my mods knew it. Go figure. Yeah, that wannabe esports hype. They'll move when they're ready, and here's the funny part. If you would have gone to their channel, you'll see just how stupid what you said was. Hey, what's up, Knobs? How you doing? Yeah, Isaac's the number 5 game on Twitch right now. That seriously, that is all thanks to you guys.
That's some good stuff.
That is insane. That is all thanks to you guys. Vendryth said Amy's Skype is acting up on her, so she's getting that all taken care of right now. So for anybody wondering,
Technical difficulties? No way.
Yeah.
That never
Skype?
happens. That never
Are you
happens.
serious? Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Technical difficulties, A, on a cast, and B, with Skype. Who would have thought? So it'll take another couple of seconds here.
I'm surprised we haven't roboted out yet.
I know. Like, of all things, like, how is this possible? Yeah, never with computers. What? Yeah, Amy is casting from a Mac right now, so yeah, we'll put that warning out there one more time. Ben, screw it, doing it live. Fair enough. Looks like they are going to. Are you guys going to do your own countdown, or can Amy hear me as well? Ben's saying his prayer, so it looks like they're going to be off and running here. Yep, there's absolutely some sitting on Twitch. There we go.
Ooh, $3 bill and Stigmata.
Very nice.
Stigmata's obviously the better item there, but the $3 bill can have some very good procs on bosses, especially
Indeed.
that Mom's Contact.
And there you go with the first proc on $3 bill is actually that you get random shots with that, by the way. And Amy gets homing shots for this first room. So again, not a bad thing with spiders.
The only bad thing on that is my reflection. That's the only bad proc you can get.
Yep, and it happens far too often. And God forbid
Indeed,
you picked up
usually
Ipecac.
when you don't want it to.
God forbid you picked up Ipecac at any point in that run.
Oh.
Because that
Good
one
thing it's
room, you'll
banned.
just be like, oh, cool. Oh, no. Stigmata gives you damage up and 1 health up.
Stigmata has to be up there with some of the better starting items as well. I mean,
Indeed,
you can't,
that's actually
can't
a
argue
really good
damage
point.
and health.
That is a really good point. When you're getting both damage and health, a small rock, again, would be another great choice because
Sure.
you're getting damage and fire rate up. And there's so many great choices in this game. There's so many really good items. And then the combinations within them at that point is what really makes this game so good. Yeah, there's that
You
book
never
of-
know what you're going to get. I swear, every time I play this game, I find something new. People
And,
always ask,
yeah.
well, how can you play this game so much? And I haven't seen it all yet.
Exactly, and I want to see it all. That's the thing. Oh, Vendryth needs 7 more cents so bad. He wants that compass. Oh, why would you torture yourself and go in there, sir?
Because they could have been 7 cents, I suppose.
No, that is true.
Get a Soul Heart Gemini. Usually the blue bosses will drop a Soul Heart. Blue Larry is the same way. I believe Blue Chub also does as well.
Ah, yes, he does. What about Blue Buttless Chub? Say that 10 times fast. Blue Buttless Chub. Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen. Is Blue Buttless Chub a thing?
That's a great question. I don't know. I just felt like throwing an oddity out there, but no, honestly, I've never seen one myself, so probably not. That's a
I
guess.
sincerely hope that Buttless Chub makes it into Rebirth.
Oh, I seriously hope he does. Like, Edmund has to at this point. He's seen enough of this
It's a
joke.
living legend.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's seen enough of us have fallen in love with the Buttless Chub. He's got to bring it back. He's got to. Ooh, that range up is the first boss item. Probably not what you want.
Not a friend.
And still not going to hurt you, but hey, it's not health up and it's not damage up. And he didn't get a devil deal, so nah.
Cat o' Nine fails. That's not what you want to see either.
Well, at least the 2 runs are starting off even.
Yes, indeed.
One way to look at it. Yeah, where's chicken when you need the Buttless Chub gift?
Ooh, chocolate milk. I think I'd take chocolate milk, but spamming your button is never fun.
Yeah, early enough on, though, I think I would take it.
It is a fire rate up if you want
is
to
true.
spam your button.
This is true. If you make your own fire rate at that point. So if you really want to blast away at that button, you've got really good fire rate. Amy's saying no thanks to this run anymore. She doesn't want that room. I don't blame you. That would have taken, especially with number 1 as what she was firing with there. Yeah, no.
No good.
And who's this Tronus you speak of, Cobalt? I notice spelling errors so often. I don't know why.
Yeah, I notice them too, but I never say anything because I am the most infamous for misspelling stuff.
Oh, I'm terrible with it. Like
I swear,
I'm the wrong
reading
person
Twitch
to
chat
joke.
has ruined any sense of grammar that I had.
I've been
all
on the
my
internet
English
for
is
so many
done.
years. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have a sense of grammar.
All that matters is that you can understand what the person's saying,
Exactly.
and that's as far as we'll take it.
Exactly. If I can understand you through whatever means necessary, golden. That's all it takes in my book. Nope, there's the outlawed items for you. The Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Toothpicks are all things that can be rerolled. Other than that, everything else is take it or leave it. Oh, we all enjoy our chocolate milk from time to time. You damn right.
I love chocolate milk in real life.
Yes.
It's one of those items I look at and go, my thumb's not going to appreciate this.
See your thumb. You playing with a controller still?
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were back to your keyboard. It's the switch
No,
back to his
no,
keyboard. That's who it was.
I got like a repetitive stress injury playing this game, so I just switched the controller full time. I honestly think the keyboard is more accurate. Though, who was playing with the Super Nintendo controller? I thought that was brilliant.
Jim Drizzle, our San Francisco.
Honestly,
49ers.
I think the Super Nintendo controller has one of the best D-pads of all time.
I agree.
I can totally see that working.
And there's a scapular for Vendryth, as everybody was just saying there. So that, if he gets down to 1/2 a red heart, will spawn a full blue soul heart for him.
It's actually a very powerful item to have. If you get down to low health, you can do that once per room.
Yep.
So you essentially have 2 health for every room if you're sitting on nothing.
Exactly. So if you get down to very little and you get it timed just perfectly with that, that becomes a very powerful item for you. And let alone if you have the Cursed Skull, you can really make some work out of it. Now, it takes a lot of extra work, but you could really make something out of that.
Also gives you a higher chance of God Room spawning. Get that Crown of Thorns, or what is it, the Martyr, and Sacred Heart. Everybody loves Sacred Heart. Ooh, Fallen.
Yes, we do. Ooh, Fallen again, indeed. And Wolf said he just wanted to try the controller. I just saw you playing with controllers so long, I just figured that was your natural thing there. So that would be my mistake, so that makes sense. And yeah, Jim plays with a USB adapter for a Super Nintendo controller. So if you look on Amazon for SNES USB adapter, you'll find them real cheap, actually.
I might actually go do that. That seems like a good idea. I love that controller as a kid.
I'm kind of thinking about it, too, because it's not like I don't have a Super Nintendo sitting right here.
Yeah,
so
you
it's not
have
like
one already, for sure.
It's probably a great idea, quite honestly. And indeed, my God, you guys raid seriously strong tonight. Like, wow, we're almost at 5K here.
Yep, the Dapper's showing up strong. Thank you, everybody, for coming over and supporting this awesome... we'll call it an e-sport. It's an e-sport.
Hey, at this point, it's fledgling, but it's there.
It is a fledgling, but have to start somewhere.
Exactly, and hey, we started last year with 12 racers, and this year we're up to 32, so... If it's only
I think it's pretty amazing
here.
how strong the Isaac community is. This game's been out forever, and it's still as strong as...
Yeah, it's been out over a year. Oh, Ouija board.
That's the last thing you want to see there. I guess dead cat's the last thing. Ooh.
Then again, the Holy Grail. Yeah, you can see the look on his face when he said, ooh.
That's definitely something you want to see.
Ben's a happy man, so now he's just going to go around. Is he going to look for a key? He's thinking about it. No, he's not.
All right.
Moving on to the next floor. Vendryth's going to skip his item here because he has no keys to get in there. Why is the left side so laggy? Amy is casting off of a Mac. So if you know anything about Mac and trying to do anything that involves Flash, let alone casting...
Well, that bomb was brilliant on
That
Larry.
really was. That was perfectly placed. But yeah, if you know anything about Macs and casting, they don't mix well. So the fact that she's got this game casting is pretty much a miracle. Ooh, 2 of the same pills for Vendryth.
You can see she's moving at full speed as well. There's just a little bit of frame droppage.
Yep.
Honestly, not bad.
It's not even frame
droppage. For a
it's
Mac,
just
have to say,
looks
pretty damn good.
Indeed. I've had mine look way worse than this, quite honestly.
Yeah, and it's not interfering with the race in any way, so...
Yeah, she won the first race handily, too, so... Holy water, the downgrade of the lemon piddle. Perfect description, actually. Ooh, left hand showing up. I wonder what she'll take. And for that matter, just discard some more items.
I've come to like the left hand quite a bit, though.
I really enjoy that item.
Hard to give up that faith. But I mean, it gives you a better chance at Devil and God rooms can spawn soul hearts. Pills if you're feeling frisky. Which most racers don't take pills, I would think.
This is true. Like, even Vendryth just passed on the other 2 that he had.
Tears down's too much.
Well, and speed down, God forbid. Like you were talking about, if you get speed down in a race, you are dragging your feet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, people can actually kill bosses with the holy water. Absolutely, we saw last night somebody using the lemon mishap. Couldn't think of the name to very effectively kill bosses. Let alone the bean was another one. Ooh,
oh, the bean's so good. That is my number one.
Yeah, people give that item, no pun intended, so much crap, but it doesn't deserve it. It's a really good item, actually. Like Slackaholic used it very brilliantly last night. And used
I used to hate it, and then I got it on an Eve run one time. It just carried me. So
is it funny that's exactly where I learned to love it too? Is on an Eve run.
Yeah. I just had that one damage, and the bean was it, man. I think anything that charges every single room can be used pretty effectively. I think another item that gets not a bad rap, but doesn't get as much use is the blue attack fly. That's one of my favorite attack items.
Any of the attack flies actually are really, really good. You just have to know exactly how to time them so that they do.
Yeah, I'm bad with the red one. I always get hit. The blue one's just far enough away that I don't
the red one's just too close to you, so I wind up getting just face planted all the time. Oh, the red one? Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, it's the red one that's really close. I had to think about that. It's been a long day. I know that.
Yeah. How many hours have you been casting now? You've been going since.
We've been on since, let's see, 3 p.m. Eastern, so I was on slightly before that, too, so it's been quite a while. We're coming up on 12 hours, and then we still have one more race to go.
At least you get a little break in between.
Indeed. Won't be too much on this one, but at least it's something.
Very nice use of bombs by Amy on this Huss fight.
And again, right there is proof that she's actually playing at full speed, because if you try to lay bombs with a delay going on, I guarantee you fail it. I guarantee you fail it.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, wow. She got out of that with only getting hit once, though. That's pretty nice.
Take it.
Especially because she has a heart and a half in the room.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Oh, go grab those hearts. You're making me nervous. Go grab them.
Oh!
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
A little breath of relief there.
Making me a little scared there, Amy, I gotta tell you. Can only hold my breath for so long. Alright, it then found his item room here with a key. I should. Oh, wow.
Ball. No fun.
Speaking of keys.
Key. Alright, keys are no longer concerned. That's not really the item you want to find in a race, but you never know what's going to drop in those gold chests.
But then again, if you're lucky enough that you get that and then, let's say, Guppy's tail right away, then
absolutely,
you're very lucky. So it could really, really help you at the same point. But he's going to go back over to his boss fight here on Caves 2, so he's building himself a nice little lead of about a full floor at this point.
Does have some speed issues, but gotta give a slight edge to Vendryth right now.
Yep, very slight at this point. It's kind of hard to tell, like, until Amy finds her item room here. Ow, she just got hit with that shot. But until she finds her item room on this floor, it's going to be kind of hard to tell.
I'm going to refresh my streams.
Oh, good point. I should probably do that. It's been a while since I've done that. We'll wait until Ven finishes his bots to...
no, it doesn't look like it was too behind for me.
Just to be real sure, I'll wait till Amy finishes off this room. She found her secret room. Very nice. Free entry. Can't argue. Alright, let me do this real fast just to make sure. Boom. Yeah, it wasn't too far behind at all. She's right in her secret room. So lo and behold, that wasn't much lag at all.
Always nice when it works out like that.
Isn't it, though? That's why I love Twitch.
And
like,
Gertie
it's
has so much health. So much health.
And Ven's rocking, no pun intended, very low damage at the moment.
Yeah, I started with that +1 damage from the Stigmata, and that's, I think that's it.
I do believe that's all he's gotten, actually. So yeah, he's only got the +1 damage right now.
No fire rate, no nothing. Making it work, though.
Yeah, all the hype. Dang right, and seriously, thank you guys for all the tweets, everything else that's going on right now. You guys are doing
very
way
strong
too much.
tonight. Thank you all for supporting this event.
And there again is the click to tweet button. Let me get you the other links as far as the website and other such things go. Ooh, that devil deal. Vendryth thinking about it. Yep, there we go. There's the nail pickup by Vendryth.
You know, I can't blame him for that. Not only does it generate soul hearts, but it's also plus damage when you need it. So
exactly.
+2, I think. So it is -1 speed, and he's already quite slow. So.
And he can already, well, he can fly too, though. So he's got a little bit of escapability with that yet.
Yeah, flying definitely helps.
Kind of surprised he didn't pop it in this room already. Well, then again, I suppose he's got enough health at the moment where he doesn't really have to worry about getting the soul heart yet. And
yeah, I usually save the nail for when you need the damage rather than trying to force the soul hearts. It is a 6-room recharge, so...
Yeah, it's true. It does take a long time to get recharged back up for you. So hopefully he finds his boss fight first so you can use it on there, build the charge back up, and kind of decide what to do with it.
That'd be the ideal situation.
Exactly. And if he's going to use some bombs to get on through this room because she knows that Vendryth is on the floor ahead of her now.
I can't blame her. I don't like that room one bit either. The little median in the middle there makes those guys shoot kind of funky.
And she has no need to go back that way, so she knows she isn't going to have to waste another bombing back out.
Use of bombs can really save. It can save you minutes on your run. It's definitely a very important part of going fast.
Indeed. Oh, and by the way, for anybody that was curious, all this artwork that you're seeing, let me link this up real quick. I saw them in chat. Therefore, I must now plug you. Wow. Don't misquote that. You know what? Screw it. Whatever. Anyways,
do what you want with that.
Yeah, you know what? Just do what you want with it. Quote it. I don't care. Put it on a cereal box. Enjoy it. Anyways, there's Chris Handel's link. He's the one that did all the artwork for the league, let alone the website, which check out BOILeR.org, guys. Again, that's misspelled slightly. It's BOILR.org. So it's not the full word boiler, but he did all the work on that. He's doing all the work on the artwork here, and he's just so easy to work with. He does a freaking amazing job. If you guys need anything,
yeah, everything on the channel looks great, so stellar work there.
Yeah, so you quote me corrected, then you call me chumps. I see how it is. Oh, the love, I feel it. It's emanating everywhere. No, Amy, no.
Oh, Amy.
Just barely off on the timing on running out of there.
Extremely rough room.
Oh, that was so close, too. She was literally a couple of frames off of getting clear of that.
As much hate as the Necropolis gets, there are some rooms in the Catacombs that are just brutal.
Indeed. And if you can't fly, for example, too, you're really homing yourself into a corner there, and you're going to feel that pain real soon.
Absolutely.
Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? I see you there. Chumps is a better name. Yeah, if only I could rename myself now. If only I thought this through.
Alright, rolling with the spider butts.
I was just about to make mention
It's another
of it.
underrated item. It's not the best, but it's certainly not bad. It has a 2-room recharge, if I remember right.
And here you see Vendryth utilizing the spikes on the floor very well against Globins.
You kind of have to.
Well, especially when you can fly. It makes it a lot easier to line these guys up.
Indeed. Ideally, you get them to fall down on the spikes and they clear themselves, but that's easier said than done.
Or they could push themselves there. Oh, that was so close. I was just about to say, or you could get the real miraculous one where they actually push themselves onto it for no reason, because, you know, physics. But every now and then you get something cool like that happens. What's up, Just? How you doing?
The Duke of Flies again. Amy can't get away from the Duke.
Oh, wow. Just every time, I swear.
I think that's the 3rd or 4th Duke she's gotten.
I would say at least, actually.
There we go.
Alright, with those keys, let's see what Vendryth gets.
Ooh, Guardian Angel, solid pickup.
Very nice. So that double speed on both of his orbitals. Now that Cuban Meat and the Guardian Angel will both block shots for him and spin at double speed that they used to. $10 says that's greed. Oh, wow. I owe you $10. Never mind, the store is not greed. Alright, so using the Book of Revelations, that gets you 1 blue soul heart added to your total. What is that, a 6-room recharge on it?
That is also a 6-room recharge and gives you a higher chance of finding horsemen on your floor.
So a better chance of winding up with yet another Cuban Meat. I think Vendryth
Which would actually be
okay
good for him, because that's a guaranteed damage up.
Exactly.
So definitely agree with the decision to buy and use that.
Alright, so that brings me to another question. We've had this asked a lot. Best orbital, double Cuban Meat?
Guardian Angel has to be the best.
See, that's what I keep arguing, because it makes everything else so much better by comparison. So I keep arguing that it's the Guardian Angel, so thank you.
Well, I mean, having even two orbitals with the Guardian Angel is slightly better than having 3 regular orbitals, so...
Very true. Yeah,
I don't know the math on that. That's been my experience, though. Anytime you have the Guardian Angel, you have a much higher chance of blocking shots. Especially if you get a level 2 Cuban Meat, because they're both bigger orbitals, have much higher chance of blocking.
Ooh. Oh, wow, he did actually get it with that bomb. I thought he was going to...
Yeah, that was a solid bomb. I've never used that one before.
I've never thought of that.
I learned something today.
Also, he got right back out of the room, too, so that works out beautifully for him. I thought he was going after the enemies, but he was trying to back out of the room.
Sun card also very powerful, sitting on a full heal, map reveal, and damaging everything in the room. Doesn't get much better than that.
Indeed, that is by far my favorite card other than Hierophant. Hierophant's always nice, too, but... Ooh, and one of those odd enemies in the boss room that guarantees to drop 1 of 2 items. So Steven is Amy's boss fight here.
They're both good items. One's +2 damage, the other one is a orbital that shoots homing tears. Both very good.
Both good. I would rather have the damage up, though, personally. That's me.
Absolutely, absolutely. But you can't complain anytime you see Steven.
No, I still take him every single chance I get for obvious reasons. I mean, those homing tiers do come in handy. They do troll you from time to time. But
oh, sure they do. Well, you know you're getting a guaranteed damage up, and that's what's important.
Did he get another Sun card, or was that just me watching him pick up the card to replace whatever it was that he got in that
I honestly missed it.
Then again, he didn't use it, so I assume it's just the one Sun card. That Clubbing of Isaac remix. For those that don't know, this is on the soundtrack of the Binding of Isaac. It's not in the game. This is a Big Giant Circles remix. But everybody loves it, so there you go. And there's Ven's boss fight.
There's that boss room.
Had to happen sooner than later.
Damage is still pretty concerning for him, but he's got everything else. We saw last run, more than capable of doing it with low damage. It just takes one.
Indeed. Oh, and there's nothing up at Frag stream. He's just joining me here for co-commentary and kind of.
Yep, I just have a placement screen up telling everybody to come over here. So thank you all for trickling over to Crump's channel. Do appreciate it.
Indeed, and I do as well.
The strong dapper contingent over here.
It got quite dapper up in here real fast too.
Ooh, Conquest.
Oh,
never a fun time.
At least he had that charge on the nail, so he gets the damage.
Yeah, well, honestly, using the nail could be bad because he can't hide behind the rocks with his flying.
That is very true.
Could equal 4 RNG with the light. That's the only bad part about this fight is you never know where those lights are going to pop up. As we just saw there, it popped out where the rocks were.
Case in point. And Haku says worst boss. I've got to disagree with you on that one. I'm very much... Wow, see, why does my audio keep fading in and out like this? What is up with this? Weird. Anyways, it's probably because Skype updated itself at some point and did something stupid.
Oh, yeah, it likes to do that.
It loves to take over my computer for no apparent reason. Either way, though, I gotta disagree. I'm gonna say my least favorite boss is the Green Bloat. Almost no question. The Mask being number 2, Conquest probably number 3, and very close.
I think Conquest is either number 1 or number 2 for me. It really depends on your build, though.
This is true.
If you have flying going into the fight, Conquest becomes more of an endurance race than anything, but... the Green Bloat has a lot of RNG with the blobs as well. I honestly believe the Bloat is... If you practice it enough, you can get them down to a point where you can stun lock them, but good luck.
Yeah,
good
exactly.
Luck.
There's that speed finally hurting Vendryth. Spamfish says the Mask. Like I said, that's up there for me. The Mask definitely stinks, but once you learn how you can shoot it from the sides, not so bad.
Yeah, as long as you have the speed. Like if Vendryth got the Mask right now, he'd be hurting. Yes,
indeed. He would be in a lot of pain, especially with that low speed. Oof. It's that Spamfish. By the way, congrats again, dude. Seriously. Well deserved.
Yeah, congrats to Spamfish. Much deserved.
Hardest boss, Lord of the Flies. I mean, Duke of Flies. Lord of the Flies was a book. Same difference, though. I'm blowing smoke at people, by the way. Like, I'm not being that guy that's like, oh, you're an idiot. It's this. That's not me.
What is Conquest doing? All right, then.
He wanted to hug the wall. Didn't you know? So like we were saying, there's that second cube of meat for Vendryth, so guaranteed damage up because that cube of meat will actually fire red shots out.
Also slightly larger orbital for blocking.
And still the orbital in that, for that matter. Whereas that third piece, not so much.
Not so much. We're not a big fan of Soccer Boy. I mean, if I'm just playing a game, not racing, I'll take it if I think I have a chance of getting level 4 Meat Boy, but...
Exactly. Hey, what's up, Horror? How you doing, dude?
Never if you know you're going to get stuck at level 3.
Yeah, no, especially at this point, like, you have no... Well, there's a chance that on the Depths 1 he could still get a Horseman, but it's pretty rare, so...
Yes.
I wouldn't do it at this point, so I'm with Vendryth on this. Well, you don't have to be with him. He didn't skip an item, but beside the point, like, if it were to be the third one right there, I would have skipped it and not even bothered trying to get the fourth.
Absolutely.
No questions.
Not in a race scenario.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Though I do love level 4 Meat Boy. He's so cute.
Okay, here lies another... Oh, wow, banned item, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and Vendryth does not have his D6, so he's going to have to leave it behind. Not what he was hoping for here on Depths 2, so that's his last item room, folks. Level 3 Meat Boy makes him actually, instead of that orbital floating around you, makes him get up and kind of run around like these green enemies Amy is fighting right now. Basically, he runs around and just, like, chomps and eats enemies. It's very useful. He does do a lot of damage. But if you drop a bomb on the ground, we call him Soccer Boy, and there's reasoning for it. He will kick bombs everywhere just for no apparent reason.
The early boss room. It's good for her.
Very nice. Question is now, will she keep her? Well, then again, she's only, what, a floor, well, 2 floors behind, basically, so she may skip this item room. We'll have to find out.
I think she will, but I wouldn't blame her if she didn't.
And keep in mind, folks, this is the deciding third match between these two, so whoever beats Mom's Heart first is going to be your winner. Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Wretched. I almost prefer Wretched over the Widow. The Widow is so...
I honestly do. As long as the Wretched doesn't spit those bigger jumping spiders at you.
Yeah,
lots
of those. It's kind of a pain.
As long as those don't come out in duos, I'm okay. Wretched's actually a lot easier for me.
Yeah, well, damage is the deciding factor in both those boss fights.
Yes,
really.
it is. It always is. Yeah, a couple more keys, because Vendryth totally needed to be at 99 again.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you're
it's
running
funny how that
low,
works.
man,
Every time you
just in
find the
case.
skeleton key, you can pretty much guarantee keys are going to drop all over the place.
You know what I'm waiting for in Rebirth is to see something like bombs equal power and keys equal power, just to kind of mess with people. I probably shouldn't say things like this. If Edmund's listening, I get the feeling like all these items are just going to show up and people are going to come into my channel and be like, what did you do?
Sure, Edmund has plenty of plans for trolley items.
Honestly, I cannot wait to find out what they are. I am so psyched up for Rebirth. You have no idea. Ooh, that's
maybe picking up the belt. A little bit of speed up. That's always nice.
Yep, that one speed up, especially in a race, always nice when you're trying to make a comeback. Vendryth getting that map, so he's going to be able to see everything laid out for him. Won't get to tell exactly which room is which until he gets there, but he will be able to see the layout.
Yeah, if you've played enough, you can kind of guess where the boss room is, sometimes effectively, like so.
Kind of like that. Exactly. Perfect timing on saying that. Yeah, the toothpicks basically, like, Frag, do you agree on this one? They basically don't do anything for you. There's a little bit of
they
shot
not
speed
that I've
increase.
even noticed. If it does do something, it's so minimal you can't really say one way or another.
Yeah, it's not quantifiable, basically.
No,
So we
it's
basically
it's definitely not a flat tier up. That's
Exactly.
that's for sure.
Exactly the problem. So we just kind of said, you know what, go ahead and reroll it, get something useful. Alright, so Vendryth thinking a second here and make sure he's got everything before he goes into his mom fight, because he cannot teleport out. So again, that's one thing you have to think about, and he gets blue mom. Ouch. And he is going to use the nail, I'll be darned.
No, I don't blame him. Everything Blue Mom spawns moves kind of slow, short of the spiders.
Yeah, that's true.
Buttlickers aren't too fast, Greedheads aren't too fast. I can definitely see the thought process there. Also, that Sun card will chunk down about 3/4 of Mom's health if needed.
That's a very good point, too. Even at that point, I may actually go ahead and use the Sun card at that point just to go ahead and take care of Blue Mom, especially in a race situation. Problem is, you're going to lose out on that map reveal for the womb.
Yep, that map reveal is the big part of it. The heal, obviously, is nice. I can save your run, but definitely
absolutely.
the map reveal in a race is pivotal.
Although at this point, he's building up a lot of jumping enemies on this room. This scares me. This is the part where I start freaking out, personally, when I'm playing.
Well, at least he's got that security of the card sitting there.
Very true. So he's got that nice little security blanket to fall back onto.
Absolutely.
Alright, and Amy getting Monstro 2. So again,
Monstro
we're probably
2,
gonna see
that's
this.
always a good boss to see, unless it jumps right away like such.
Yep, and then you're going to get a nice little bad pattern. Okay, here we go. This should make her okay. There we go. Oh, wow, he jumped again.
Oh, wow, he's trolling.
Trollolololol in Monstro 2.
Come on, Monstro.
Alright, so there's Vendryth getting on through.
That RNG.
Jeez, wow, he just keeps jumping. I guess this isn't too terrible either. If you can keep him in that jumping pattern, it's actually
No,
okay.
that's not bad. It's not what you want, though.
Ooh, and an XL floor for Vendryth. That Curse of the Labyrinth. And he's got his Sun card.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah,
Look
he's going
at
to pop
this.
that card. There it
we go.
is.
So he's going to walk on over to the left. So like I said, that is that full map reveal. He already had the treasure map, so he didn't need to see the layout, but that map reveal showed him exactly where his boss fight was. So Vendryth making a beeline for his 2 boss fights now. And keep in mind, again, in 10 minutes from now, so probably right about the time this race ends, give or take, we'll wind up having sorry, I did it twice. Tornus versus Rum. I called him Vendryth twice. Yep. Jeez Louise. Vendryth is racing now. He's on the right-hand side. He's your San Diego Chargers, if you haven't noticed. Oh, no. That Monstro 2 trolling. Wow, seriously, bad
That
RNG
was that was a
Amy.
really bad Monstro too. Sometimes that boss was my kryptonite until I figured out how to do the repeatable pattern, and even then it sometimes just does not cooperate.
Yeah, if you can't get it to jump into that pattern right away, and it starts jumping around the room on you endlessly and starts spawning things, because on X amount of jumps, it's going to spawn certain enemies. And
Great
if you
use
let
of
it go,
flying there by Vendryth.
Indeed, he's using a really good method here with his 2 orbitals. So like you were saying, getting that double speed on the spinning is really going to help you out. Will he just... If I were him, I'd actually try to get one of these sloths to fire into the door for me.
He's just going to take care of himself. Can't blame him.
I don't either. I'd just be bombing through right now. And there we go. He's got his boss fight in the next room, so he has to clear this one. RNG
6 bombs is a pretty good amount for the mom fight.
Sorry,
say around 8 or 9 is preferable for clearing the waves, but looking pretty good for the boss fight.
Yeah, he'll be fine on this, I'm sure. Yeah, so here comes that deep breath. You got this thing. Ooh, death. Ugh.
Champion death at that.
Yeah, not what
that
you
is
wanna see.
not a fun fight with low damage at all.
Because this is the one that has more, a lot more health for that matter, so it's going to take Vend a little bit.
Spawns the bombs.
Indeed. Yeah, the troll bombs are the least fun part of this.
It's getting a pretty good spawn pattern right now.
Give it about another 10% health. That'll change.
Yeah, indeed.
And no, Frag does not count. If we try that again, I'm screwing up words. Frag does not race in any of these
Nope,
races.
I do not race. I am fortunate enough to be able to commentate, which is much more my forte at the moment. Maybe back in my heyday I'd be down for racing, but I enjoy playing this game casually, and it's really fun to watch the other racers play.
I learned so much more by watching this than I do by actually
You always
racing
learn
myself.
something by watching. I mean, I learned my first stuff about Binding Isaac by watching you. That's kind of
Yeah, for those that thought I was BSing about that, I got Frag started on this game.
Sure did. I got gifted it, and then I watched you play. And I was like, all right, that looks pretty cool. So
And I
it's
made
good to
mention,
go.
like, dude, you should play this. This is right up your alley. You'd really enjoy it. And like, I don't know. And then he saw it and like, well, okay.
and then 4.5 months later,
2,000 hours put into a game.
only 1250. Only
Oh,
1250.
1250. I'm sorry. That was
Cobalt's
that's
coming
got
up
so
on
many.
2000 here pretty soon.
That's who it was. I'm sorry. So yeah, 1,250 here. That recorded at least for Frag.
My Steam stopped counting my hours. I'm at 1199 as of a couple weeks ago.
I think it depends on how you open it. If you open it through Steam, it seems to work okay. But if you open it from like the hotbar or from your desktop, it screws up. Wow.
No, I've always opened it from Steam, so who knows? Oh,
Really?
there's level 3 Meat Boy. I can't blame him for taking it right before the boss fight, because that's just sustained damage on the heart.
Exactly, and at this point you don't need the shot blocking anywhere near as much, and especially with the full heal off of the Sun card, this basically you want to take 3-piece Meat Boy.
Agreed.
So again, there you see Meat Boy Raffle stomping through the stuff in the center. He's going to chase after the poop socks as well. He'll do that with every enemy that pops out.
He looks so happy just chomping away.
Now here's the issue. Do you ever drop a bomb at this point in the dead center?
There is a way to do it. What you have to do is go down to the bottom and get the Meat Boy, go into the bottom, and then swing back around top and drop the bomb.
That makes sense, actually.
Definitely a different timing. It doesn't always work.
Meat Boy doesn't always work, so that's not surprising. Yeah, see, there he goes. Wow, that actually worked.
Okay, worked out okay. Yeah, you have to lay the bomb more towards the top, because he will,
Right about now. Yeah, there he goes.
he loves kicking those bombs.
Soccer boys playing well. We got David Beckham over here and wearing the full red attire. Wait, didn't he retire? Never mind. We got to find a new... I don't know any soccer players. Very nice use of the sun card.
Good use of the sun card.
Perfect timing. That was what I was
that
thinking.
champion knight, that's exactly when I would use it.
Yep, exactly. I don't even care if there's a champion in there or not. Against those knights, I'll gladly take those out in one shot if I can.
Get him, Meat Boy.
Or stare at me like a derp. That works too. This is why we joke about Meat Boy not being as useful as he could be. He tends to stand around and look at you like, well, that's nice wings you got there, sir.
Alright, ooh.
Oh,
Didn't quite get Mom to drop there.
I thought he was going to.
Amy
as well.
not having very good luck with the items on the previous few starts.
Yeah, that first run, she got ridiculous items. That instantaneous Sacred Heart was basically the builder of that run. So, but since then, she's
That's
had
always a
very
good base
little
for
luck.
your run.
Oh, it's a good anything for any run. That 4x multiplier, yeah, I'll gladly take that any day. All right, so here, let's see if. Oh wow, the Forget Me Now pill. This is just getting evil for her. Game's
that
just
should
being
be-
evil.
Should be the drop down.
Yep, there we
Very
go.
nice.
So Vendryth's going to just try to take out, while he has to, he's going to try to take out the knights. And other than that, he's going to focus just on Mom's Heart here. Plenty of health left to go. On Vendryth, I meant, not on the heart. Sorry, I should have clarified that. And just like that, couple more swings. And Meat Boy chomping away. And a cheap shot by Mom's
There it
Heart, but that's
is.
going to do it. And ladies and
GG,
gentlemen,
well played.
Vendryth, your winner here tonight. Coming back from a 1-0 deficit to win the next two. So your San Diego Chargers and those baby powder blues. Vendryth, your winner tonight, 2-1. Very well played, both of you.
Well played to both racers. That was very exciting to watch.
Indeed, that was an absolutely great race, both of you. Like, seriously, that first run by Amy, I don't think we've seen a run that carried yet, so that was really impressive to see. And even so, like I said, Amy casting off of a Mac, seriously, everybody give her a round of applause right there.
Yeah, let's do a little clap
Indeed.
here.
How you got that working, I don't know. On that note, really quick, yeah, there you go. There's that round of applause. So again, congrats to Vendryth. Awesome job there by Amy. Awesome, it's Amy. Okay, see, I do bad puns without realizing it. Sorry. Anyways, so we're going to update this because starting technically in 2 minutes, we've got Rum versus Tornus. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to switch out all this stuff, do some behind-the-scenes work to get all of it set up correctly. So bear with me. I'm going to give you